And then I said, what about breakfast at Tiffany's? Oh, g'day everyone. Hey, Fairly 40 here. Oh, Fairly Mark is back. What the fuck? All right. Well, welcome back to Fairly Mark. And we also have Fairly Caleb over here.
Oh, hey there.
Welcome back to Fairly Dinkum. Now, today we have, a good old episode for you, as always. We have another little sauce review. Caleb, tell us about this sauce review.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, international viewers have now arrived. We are doing what we call a sauce review. We have done our two original local fast food restaurants. We have done the Macca's sauce review, and we have also done the KFC sauce review. If you haven't seen those episodes, go back. I believe 2 weeks ago we done an episode on one, and then maybe a week before that was the Macca's and the KFC. But tonight we have gone out and we have got ourselves some cheesy nuggets, some normal nuggets, and a load of sauces from Red Rooster.
Take it back 3 seconds. A load of what?
A load of sauce.
How big is the load?
Oh, you wouldn't believe how much sauce we have to deal with.
That
tonight.
is a fucking big load.
I will get this on camera. I'll be back, ladies and gentlemen.
I hope so. There's good money there. Mark, how you doing?
I'm living the dream. I'll tell you what, almonds. Oh, wow.
Yeah, so if,
Almond
Caleb cuts at the right time, Mark was feeding me an almond. Now, almonds are delicious. Almonds are healthy. Get into almonds. Sponsored by almonds, I guess. That's the thing. Almonds.
Check out the alignment of sauces that we have
There is
on our fair table.
Sauce. Now, I couldn't tell you all the sauces straight away, but I'm going to tell you.
You could if you looked at the lid.
I know, but that's all the way over there. Now, I'm telling you, we have just about every sauce that Red Rooster can offer, all right? And as we go through the nuggets, we'll go through each individual sauce just to give you that bit of detail. Now, we are a bit of a connoisseur when it comes to sauces. Now, these sauces have to live up to expectation. Now, you'll have favorites, you'll have hates, but these sauces will be good nonetheless.
Speaking of sauces,
Let me go. No.
getting mighty parched.
Yeah. All right. So, sauces, we're not having any Budweiser.
Oh.
Well, I sort of wanted you to explain and introduce all the sauces to the viewers.
I think it's better if we go through them as we go. Everyone loves a fucking Kinder Surprise. To all of our American viewers, you probably couldn't enjoy it as much, but Kinder Surprise nonetheless.
They aren't allowed Kinder Surprises in the US.
No, I can't remember why.
not?
I think it was because of the choking hazard was too extreme.
Because it's a choking hazard.
Yeah, because they're Americans. They just stuff their face all the time.
They're just much bigger people and they have much larger mouths.
Yes, they are much bigger people. Thank you, good sir.
We apologise. No, we don't. So, lads, which side are we starting from? Your left, your right, the centre, work our way out?
Use two scissors, paper, rock while I drink.
What do you want, left or right side? You want your right side, so I'll take your left side with scissors, paper, rock for it.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Scissors, paper, rock.
Both gay. We're starting from the right.
My right, yes, you're correct.
Yes.
All right, so do you want to introduce? Who wants to introduce our first sauce?
Now, we should start from the other side.
No, we just done a scissors, paper, rock on this. Don't do it. Let's collab.
Build up.
Okay, all right.
Fairly 40.
So I'm going to go away from the mic, but I hope you can hear me if I talk loud enough. So what sauces you're about to find is...
Why don't you bring the mic with you?
We are...
Yeah, I got an idea, boys. I got an idea.
Wait,
Boys. We got a spare mic here.
We got a spare mic. Oh, mic. Oh, little cream mic. Let's do it.
Sorry, viewers, for that.
Does that say Reaper chili sauce?
Yeah, get the muff.
Where's the muff?
Make sure you have the numbers facing towards you when you're speaking to this. Numbers facing towards you.
Nah, Clay, fucking, let's start from my side. Okay, so we're going to start with the Reaper chili sauce.
Bargain.
Reaper chili sauce.
The Reaper chili sauce.
Can we start from that end, please?
No. I gave you that fucking option, you dipshit.
What did that? I was like, I don't want red. Red means stop.
Hey, but for nutritional information.
Let's leave that till last. We want to start off on a high note, not an extreme note.
Well, let's do it. Everyone grab a nugget.
Okay, here we go.
Nummies.
No, all right, settle down. We leave that to last because we got to compare this to the other hot sauce.
All right,
Yeah, we don't want to be wrecked.
Well,
I apologise.
Have our
viewers.
palates
that means
tainted.
is-
Oh no. Oh no.
what that
Lick
means?
it. Lick it.
I've got sauce all over my fingers.
The same one that I have. Because I
Probably
don't
not.
want to touch anything.
Have a
Yeah,
smell.
No, fucking.
Tell us about the aromas.
Oh, so empty.
It smells
So-
like relish.
Reaper relish.
It tastes all right. So I guess we're starting with honey roasted barbecue. Now,
Sounds alright.
for any information about the nutrition, just head to the Red Rooster website. Sponsored not at all by fucking Red Rooster. Let's
Yeah,
do it.
finally.
Everyone
be
grab
fat as fuck
grab
if
a
we
fucking
were.
nugget.
Red
Mark,
Rooster, please
Mark,
sponsor
grab
us.
a nugget. There you go. Merry Christmas.
Oh,
All right, I'm grabbing myself a little nuggy.
That's his only Christmas present he's getting for this year.
I'm getting ready for the dipping.
I'm just gonna dip this. Oh yeah,
Is that it there?
that's it. Yeah, man. Dig into it. Dig into it.
Oh, Lord, I can't reach that far.
Excuse me. Move your bloody mic.
Just move your mic and grab it.
Take a good whiff, boys. I keep getting sauce on my fingers. How? I've got big bloody fingers.
All right, let's give it. I'm just gonna live through this little mic for now.
All right, fair enough.
I'll just live.
You can be our sauce.
Connoisseur.
Yeah. Fairly 40.
Oh, I got a good dump.
in
there.
the
Just a
introduction, I'm gonna have Fairly 40 / sauce connoisseur.
Sauce boy.
Do it. Set a big
Sauce
boy.
bubbles.
I just want to say quickly, you fellas, give this a little sniff first. All right, give it a
that
little sniff
is
before you
a
taste it.
delectable smell.
That
It's-
smells like honey mustard.
It's strong mustard, bro.
I really want to try this now.
All right, ready,
Wow,
fellas?
smells nice.
Hey,
Hey, there's-
hey, little dink in the middle. Hey, Mark.
wait. I believe this is the first sauce review we've done as a team.
I think so. Hey, ready, fellas? 3,
boys.
2, 1. Yo,
That's quite delectable.
That's
Oh.
honestly not too bad.
that shit's fucking great. What the fuck?
I'm not gonna lie. I had really low expectations for Red Rooster sauce.
I would use that as body sauce.
You know what? I'll give you this. All right, low expectations. That's what you think right now, isn't it? You're thinking that right now. You know,
I am
Red
thinking that
Rooster,
right now.
small Australian company, right? You know, it's growing fairly big, but
Yeah.
all right. Now, if you've watched before, right, you know that me, myself, Caleb as well, we love our packaging. Get a close up. Grab one of these and get a little close up on the packaging because the packaging on these fucking sauces, bro, are high end. Like, you don't get packaging like this anywhere else, okay? The packaging just defines this isn't just a sauce, bro. This isn't just a fucking sauce, right? This is Red Rooster speaking the words of God.
Turn the sauce around, good
Oh.
sir.
Speaking the words of God through sauce. Through
So
containers.
we can see the lid.
Right?
Okay, now.
It's speaking to us. God is speaking to us through honey mustard for some fucking reason, but he is speaking.
He's a wise man to bless us with such an option.
He's a wise man to bless us with honey mustard. Woo! Woo! So that's honey mustard. You know what? Out of 10, what do you fellas rate it? Caleb's away from the mic, but I'm going to rate this as like, if I was going to go to a restaurant and get sauce, I'd put that at a good solid 8. A solid 8. What'd you do, Mark? Where are you sitting?
7.5, 8. Yeah, I'm on the ballpark with it.
Yeah, look, I agree, but let's see how the other sauces fare.
You would go under.
I would happily
For
eat that
honey
again.
honey mustard. Well, honestly,
I would eat that without nuggets.
I'm not a mustard fan. But
Really?
this-
Really?
Oh, honestly.
What about hot dogs? Would you do mustard on a hot
Nah,
dog?
no mustard at all whatsoever. But this here, surprisingly.
Would you do mustard on chocolate? Top tip. It's not that nice.
I would expect that before I even try it.
I think a lot
Anyhow,
of shit.
Next fucking sauce.
yeah.
Fuck up, mate.
Yeah.
Alright. So our next sauce is, this looks creamy as fuck. Because we're doing whole egg mayo. Again, any nutritional values.
There's no
look
eggs
at
in it.
redrooster.com.
There's no whole egg.
Sponsored by Not Red Rooster.
Sponsored by Burger
Alright.
King.
Sponsored by my bank account.
All right, fellas, grab a nugget. Hey, here you go. Merry Christmas.
You just have a sniff. Give us the general.
That's all you're getting for fuck Christmas. All right, from what I understand, your normal mayo, this smells weirdly more salty than normal mayo.
Can I ask you a question?
Ask away.
Can you put that in the middle of the table, please?
The dip.
We're going to get a little dip first.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate you.
And you know
You
what?
have no idea how much
You
I
know
appreciate
what?
you.
I'm going to deliver this to you.
You're a legend.
There you go. Get that in your fucking cunt. There we go. Oh, you sexy son of a bitch. All right. You fellas ready? Get a little sniff.
It's like almost
You see how I say it's like
ranch.
weirdly, it's more like a ranch. Yeah, it's slightly more salty than just like a normal mayo.
I was going to say, I can barely smell it.
You got coke.
You got little sniffers.
All right, fellas. Hey,
It smells like
I'll
smells
get
like
it away
mayo,
fast,
but like
Yeah.
a really
bitter.
bland. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
mayo. Yeah.
All right. Hey, let's give this a little crack, fellas. Ready? Cheers. Hey, little dink, little nugget, fucking
I can't
dink.
reach
There you
that
go.
far,
With us. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Holy shit. Holy shit. If I wanted to taste nothing, this is the best fucking sauce ever.
But yeah, I see what you get now.
It tastes like fucking nothing, bro.
Yeah, it only just feels like liquid in your mouth while you're eating the nugget.
Thick liquid.
This is like comparing Panadol to morphine, cunt. This is nothing.
I honestly thought that you were just like going to love that sauce,
Yeah,
and I was
same.
like, "What are you
What the
what are you
fuck's wrong with this
tasting
boy?
this?"
Bro, for me, this
That's bottom of the list.
dude, this
for
is
sure.
like a straight up. Maybe if I had a handful on a nugget, bro, this might be.
If you
like
put
a
that
4.
all in your mouth before you had any nuggets, and then just like started loading your mouth,
You
full
don't
of nuggets and just swallowing whole.
you
It'd be
don't
like swallowing
understand.
syrup. It'd be that thick and just gluggy.
It's like your
like chunky
Budweiser.
milk.
It's like your Budweiser. Fuck
chunky
Budweiser.
milk.
This is literally. This is nothing. We can't stress this enough. For me, this is like a fucking. If I had a handful on one nugget, 4 out of 10.
You know how-
For now, 3 out of 10.
You know how
Fuck the
people
cunt.
don't like drinking water because it has no taste? That is the water of a sauce.
Yeah,
Has no taste.
without a doubt.
Hang on, wait. Can we go back a fucking second?
Sure.
There's people who don't. What?
They don't drink water because there's no taste to water. That is a thing.
Funny story.
You fucking
Not really funny. It's actually quite sad. But either way,
took a
depends how
turn.
dark your humor is, I suppose. There's a poison that we use in spraying called gramoxone. It used when it first came out, 70s roughly. It came out. It was tasteless and odorless, exactly like water, clear, looked exactly the same. Tastes like water because water doesn't taste like anything. And a shot glass of gramoxone can kill you. Less than a shot glass. I think it's half
Whoa.
of a shot glass. Can kill you.
Yeah,
So,
right.
yeah, people used to keep it in water bottles and shit in the chemical shed. And other people be like, man, I'm thirsty. Oh, yeah, there's water. Dead.
Jeez.
In like, I think it's 16 hours is max you got to live.
Jeez, that's a bit
If
wild.
that.
Fucking. That's a fucking.
But now it's dark blue and it stinks. I have no idea what it tastes like. I don't want to know. But it stinks. My God, it stinks. But yeah.
For obvious reasons.
Yeah. To
Anything
stop
blue
people from-
tastes
no.
delicious. Changing my mind.
Tide Pod, of course.
Oh, of course. Just eat it all.
There was a challenge and
Now, sir,
yeah.
And I won.
our, our fairly
Take
sauce
that washing
connoisseur,
machine.
That's how that
Dishwasher.
works.
would you please introduce the next sauce?
All right. Now, for a lot of yous at home, you're like, what's the classic sauces?
There's no bloody label on that one.
Isn't
That's
there?
because it's a classic.
I bet you. Ready?
It's a barbecue.
That's barbecue sauce. All right.
The classics don't need
that's-
I'm
labels.
telling you,
That's barbecue
that is
sauce.
fucking barbecue sauce. This is Red Rooster barbecue sauce coming up next. Now, fellas, it's time for a fucking another little nugget for you. Hey.
It's
Oh,
just,
there
it's
you
just the
go,
dirty
Fairly
ass. It's
Caleb.
just the dirty ass oil they bloody
Here comes
scraped
the
off.
nugget.
Thank you, master. It's just the dirty ass oil they scraped off the bottom of the frying pan or something. and said,
This
"That's
ain't no
barbecue
KFC
sauce."
gravy and mashed potatoes, all right? This is bloody Red Rooster, delicious bloody
We've
barbecue sauce.
talked about the mashed potato.
Oh,
and gravy.
that's
We have.
We've talked about
too
Colonel
much- too
Sanders
much
having
mash.
fucking a fit over that shit.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Now,
Doesn't like it.
here we go. This is going to be a long episode, bro. I'm telling you this right now because
I'm agreeing with you. Unless Mark opposes.
you can sleep in my house. I don't give a fuck.
He said yes, so let's go.
The studio is at the back of my house. I don't care. I think we've talked about this before.
Probably. I don't
I have
know.
now.
Now, fellas. You know
And
what?
ladies.
Oh, well, ladies too. You know what the time is.
Gentlemen and gentle ladies.
It's time to get another bloody
It's
sauce
time for
into your
fucking
gob.
sauce in your cunt.
You nearly spilled that sauce.
Did I?
Yes, you dipped in it.
No.
nearly over.
Shh. Did I?
You did.
No, I didn't.
You nearly did.
There's a difference.
Can I please have the sauce?
Push it further, you're closer.
Oh, that's a lot of sauce.
Oh, they'll have so much.
Oh, that's
Hey,
like
fellas, give it a little sip, little
hickory barbecue sauce.
Hickory dickory.
Yeah, it smells
Yeah,
like hickory
know
barbecue
Know what that
sauce.
smells like? That smells like the
Tell
smoky
me.
barbecue from KFC that
Yeah,
we had last
yeah.
time.
It's close. It is very close. All right. Ready,
I feel like
fellas?
this is gonna pack
Hey,
a
little
punch,
dink.
eh?
Can we do a little dink? Little dink in the middle.
Little dink. You just pass on the dinks.
Pass it on. There we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. You know what? Oh, all right. Don't get me wrong. I love my fucking barbecue sauce.
Doesn't work with the nuggets.
That's really sweet.
Not only that, but
It
in
is.
my opinion, it's not viscous enough. It's too liquidy. It's not like a
I could get that.
sauce.
But see, that doesn't work with like, yeah, you're right.
Sauce
But
gotta be
it
thick.
doesn't work with it being way too sweet, bro. Like for me, it's like
It is a very
it-
sweet sauce.
it's
yeah.
just like a barbecue syrup, you know,
Exactly
No,
like
a breakfast
hickory
sauce,
barbecue
bro.
sauce,
a
to be honest.
breakfast sauce, bro. If you had
Hickory
bacon,
barbecue sauce
Wait,
is
if you had bacon,
delicious.
eggs, and toast, that would be the fucking shit, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
That's a breakfast.
I'm not a
sauce.
barbecue fan. I prefer tomato, to be honest. But that is
All right,
nice
that's
for
that.
barbecue.
Wait, that's a controversial topic.
We'll
for
get onto
later
that
on. We
after
got
this.
For later
that
on.
is a punch up waiting to happen.
that is fighting words.
'cause I disagree.
If one's ever heard. I prefer mustard myself over tomato.
Connoisseur, what is the next? The sauce.
What is NS sauce? That's NS.
Oh, what
What's
I've
the
been
next sauce?
What is
what I've been waiting for.
What is NS sauce?
Why is the sauce?
Hey, Caleb, I'll let you look at the sauce, right? Look at the sauce. What do you reckon it is? If you get it, I'll give you fucking $10. I'll share your next 6-pack next week. Next podcast.
If I guess this sauce right,
Yep.
I reckon that's an aioli.
Oh, give me a turn. Give me a
You
turn.
can see the fucking label.
That's what I'm
dickhead.
asking. Give me a turn.
It's a smoky chipotle.
Oh, I love Chipotle.
Oh,
Can't get
so
enough
close.
of Chipotle.
Right.
I knew two
I
of them are aioli, so it was
love-
like 50-50.
I love my chipotle sauce. I don't know about you.
I love it
know.
more.
Hey, for everyone else
Thank
from
you, good
other
sir.
countries viewing this, forgive our accents. You know,
Excuse me, Clay, but what is chipotle sauce?
chipotle sauce. It's a mix of. It's like a mayo, but mixed with a lot of spices. That's the easiest way I can
Sounds
pronounce it.
delicious. I will try it for the first time here on Fairly Dinkum.
Have you never had a chipotle?
I don't believe so.
Oh my god!
Oh
you
my
were in
God, you
for
were
a
missing
treat.
out.
Dip this.
As
summer
long as
dip.
this is reasonable.
It's gonna be good.
Oh, thank you, my good man.
We don't need to hide this on because I got a nugget in my fucking mouth.
And you're drooling.
Yeah, holy.
He's that keen for it.
Ready, fellas? 3, 2, 1, send it. I forgot to sniff.
I got on my nose. Smells right.
That is delectable.
Oh,
It's way better than the first one. It's just Chipotle.
straight up for me.
I'd say it's equal with the first one.
No, for me, that is like a 9.5. Okay.
Can we three-way a nugget for a second?
Sure we can.
Because in my opinion, that's almost identical to the first sauce.
Except for the sweetness.
Oh, wait. You meant split it.
Hey, this is a family show. You know
Oh, fuck yeah. Right.
It is.
that. Yeah, very much so. Don't show your kids this, please. What was our first?
Well, thank you, my good man.
You get the big part.
I get the middle part.
It was honey mustard, wasn't it?
Honey mustard. Where am I? I am right. Here we go. All right.
Honey mustard was the first
I
one.
told you, just point the word. There's words on there.
Yeah,
Point them at your
it's a
face.
little bit off, but yeah. See, the honey mustard isn't as strong. See, Chipotle is like a heavier mix
Much
of
more
spices. All right.
Zesty, if you will.
But honey mustard will go more for that mustard string.
I agree. It's definitely different.
I'm going for the Chipotle. Fuck you.
There's a
This
bit
is
more.
great.
I wanted
for
you
both.
to try it against each one.
I know what honey mustard's like. I fucking love honey mustard. For me, that's like just around an 8.
Look there.
8 on the dot.
I'm gonna go with Mark. I think they're both, you know, insane. They're just
Oh,
on the
they are
money.
both great. That's why I'm saying like an 8 and a 9.5.
9.5.
It's
Dude,
it's
for
8
me,
for both.
okay,
mate.
this is the thing.
Yeah.
I was expecting more from
I
Chipotle.
love my spice, and I feel like for me, the Chipotle stays on my tongue for a bit longer.
It definitely does.
Look.
It's thicker.
That's the only thing I like about it more than others.
I've found. I don't know how this. If you guys found this too, but I think the Chipotle had a bit more spicy boy to it.
Definitely.
Definitely.
No, we don't say spice boy. We say gusto.
Zesty.
If it has a little bit more character, it has more gusto.
Gusto.
More gusto.
bene.
Still in it. I guess we go to the next one, Monsieur Connoisseur.
There's 3 nuggets left in this box.
Onto the jizzy
All right,
buzz.
what do you have next? I say this is a garlic of some sort. And what do we have? Garlic herb mayo.
Classic. You prefer to. You
That sounds.
did not
This is
read.
a classic
herb mayo.
herb mayo.
Not garlic herb
Not
mayo.
gar- This is a.
I didn't realize Fairly.
You
actually
are
wrote
demoted.
it
I read that so wrong. This is just a fucking herb mayo.
Hey, what's that? Fairly Ma.
Fair-
What is this?
It's my Fairly alarm.
Guys, you know what this means? Mark gets euthanized.
You know what this means? He has to take double the amount of sauce that Clay and I do with the sudden
For the
death.
last one. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, we don't have the sudden death in here, do we?
I've already got it. I already got it on camera.
That's all right. Nah, all right. So
It's not that bad.
sudden death.
It's actually not that bad.
No, sudden death isn't that bad. It's just called sudden death.
However, boys,
I'll have a crack at
would
it.
you
Fuck it.
please get me another beer?
I sure can.
There's still a sip in there.
There's a twinkle.
That's much better.
But use at home, all right? We
there's
have
so
we have
many.
a cool little beer fridge at the moment. And
Thank you,
there's
BCF, for allowing me to purchase it.
Oh yeah.
Is that where you got it from? I'll have to get one.
If you want to see some sexy beer
It's like
opening-
$50.
I'm going to strap it to the front of me quad.
50 or like 150?
What?
That fridge, I think it was like $50.
Bro, it was more than 150.
Are you sure?
Yes.
It's like 250.
It would be about 250 for the mini fridge.
They chew a lot of power.
Oh,
too.
actually, it was actually.
Hey,
quite
for use at home, all right. If you
No.
want to see some sexy beer opening, maybe some ASMR. We could set up a little fucking mic there. Just let us know. Let us know in the comments if you
would
want
like
to
to see
have
that.
just a little sexy
We'll
time
set
with
up
the
a camera.
beer.
Little
set
sexy
up
time
a-
of compilation.
Just let
We'll
us
set
know
up
in the
a
comments.
fridge
beers.
cam. Fridge cam
Ooh.
and a little mic to go with it. We can do that, boys.
Instead of fake,
We can do that, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, it's a boy.
instead of fake taxi, it's fake fridge.
But that's a real fridge. Now, Mark, I wanted to
It's a
disagree
little
with
fridge.
you. Our fridge is actually quite efficient if you would read the energy rating on it.
It is actually very power, efficient. What are we?
What are we, Clay?
We're fucking 4 stars over
4
here.
stars out of
6.
Oh, how much better could you get? You could get to 6 stars, but we're
Better
not
than
there.
halfway.
Hey,
We're doing pretty efficient.
4 stars is okay.
How many kilowatts a year? Should say on there.
We are only at 90 kilowatts per year.
Kilowatts a year.
Per
That's better than
fucking
bloody
year.
100.
That's actually still pretty high. But anyway, I installed
No,
a
it's
90
not.
kilowatt.
We don't have
VSD
any
this
electricians in this room. None could, debate the fact that that's not okay.
Not officially.
Not yet. Not
No,
yet.
tell us
Don't know we had
about.
No, we need to do the source review.
Yeah, we're almost there.
All right, so we're at
We've got 4 to
fucking
go.
classic herb mayo now.
I just want to apologize, viewers. We do go off track. We'll try. One of us will try and pull us back on track. Back to the Nuggets.
Well, actually, we're gonna get back to you right after this ad break. Now, good timing.
How long ago was that?
It just happened.
Like just happened. We're gonna get back to you right after this ad break. Now, you will see something spectacular, something amazing, something incredible. Caleb's just wasted a fucking nugget. We'll see you right after this.
He's going to have
After
to
the
use his
fairly
finger for the
fucking
sauce.
ad break. Let's do it.
that camera? That one's dead.
No, it's not dead.
It's just got writing on it.
It's coming off. It's
It's-
about to come off.
It's not recording.
What's the other one?
As
It's
soon as
pointed
that-
at
As soon
you.
as that writing comes up, it stops recording.
Oh, I thought that's it about to stop recording.
No.
Oh, but that's
As soon
stupid.
as that writing's up there, it stopped.
Oh. Hey, I'm not sure if you can fucking see me, but we'll see you right after the fucking ad break. Hey, welcome back. Right, so I hope you enjoyed that little ad break. Well, we're about to fucking give you this little nugget review. Now, as far as I was up to, we were up to classic herb and mayo. Now, from looking, this looks half amazing. I don't know. Mayo fucking let me down. That tastes of some bitch. But you know what? We're going to try and step it up with this.
What is it? The classic herb mayo?
Classic herb
I wonder
mayo.
what kind of herb it is. Parsley? Basil?
The classic ones.
Oregano?
But to say it's classic means it's been around for
Classic.
a fucking
Time.
decent
It
amount
has to
of
be time.
Time is in the fucking... Yeah, that just makes sense.
Because it's been around so long, it's got to be time.
Exactly.
You know,
If it's not, I'll be disappointed.
there's probably...
Honestly, that's a good bloody joke or a good pun that I wouldn't expect from you, Marky Mark.
I'm telling you, all right,
I'm quick
there's,
on my toes every now and then.
I like that.
classic herb mayo, there's chives, there's mayonnaise, there's the concept of thyme, basil,
Parsley?
parsley.
What does this nugget look like? It's got herpes.
It's got cheese.
Got all
in it.
white
Me
shit
and Caleb
on it.
Yeah, I'll
the
swap
last-
you. That's cheese. That's a cheese one.
You got cooties.
Oh, just a
Fuck
bit.
yourself.
Caleb, you inhaled the last fucking nugget, so
Oh, I'm just really hungry.
Mark is special. He gets a little dip. There you go. Oh yeah,
Now,
big boy.
this is going to be biased because
Why is
Mr.
it biased?
Marky Mark has cheese included in his with his cheesy nugget.
We're all about to go to cheese. Don't be salty. He's the first.
That's all right. I don't mind. Which one was it? This one?
Yep. The one I pushed right and fucking right. Yep.
The one that's
Right.
not
Give it a
barbecue.
little sniff, fellas.
I can smell.
Like vinegar.
No, honestly, it smells like freshly mowed lawn.
That's the classic. It's grass.
Dude, that's a fucking herb I don't know the smell of.
Grass, yeah.
That's not fucking
Yeah,
grass.
it smells like freshly mowed lawn, man.
Bro, it's like
It smells like it comes straight
it's
out
a-
the bloody back of the
No,
mower.
fuck you. This is chives with an extra chromosome.
Chives,
Oh.
there you go.
It's chives, but
It's a
through the
chromosome.
lawnmower.
Oh, you can
Hey,
really
hey.
smell that 2-year-old petrol.
If I won the lotto,
can.
if I won the fucking lotto, right? Everyone's like, I'd get buffalo grass. I want a yard of chives, and I'll just mow that kind of way.
I would
My
man.
yard would
that
smell
smell.
like Italy, all right?
It smells
You know how weird that would be to walk on it?
It smell like onions.
Dude, it would.
All right, fellas, let's send this right. Three,
go,
two,
boys.
one, cheers. Oh, wait, what the fuck is that? God, what the fuck?
It's like chives and mayo.
This is weird. This is fucking weird. You tasting this?
I have.
Weird fucking.
I've had this somewhere before. And I don't know where.
Right, so you've hit this fucking bullshit mayo and chive sort of mix, right?
I taste no mayonnaise. gonna
Dude,
put
this
that
is
out
a
there.
weirg flavour here. It's like if
A little bit of
chives
mayo in there.
grew an extra chromosome and then you're feeding it to
Cow cross dog.
pit bull, I don't know, fucking, and then it's shut it out, and then we've mixed it in with some more fucking bullshit bland mayonnaise. and
Literally, that is.
It's got a weird
Look.
aftertaste. It's like you're tasting the herbs. You never taste them, mate. You're tasting
Yeah.
the herbs.
And the herbs don't even taste good.
It's like I don't know how else to explain this. A grassy chives.
I told you, come from the freshly mowed lawn, man.
He's not joking. I thought it was bullshit. A grassy fucking chives.
Yeah.
That's it.
Look,
You're
yeah.
tasting that some shit.
I don't know whether to put this underneath the original mayo.
I was wondering why I was so quiet. I don't know. Fucking
Yeah, it's basically the original mayo, but with chives. And grass.
Look, at least this has flavor. It's not great, but it has flavor. So just for that reason, I have to put it slightly above the original mayo.
Oh, without a doubt. 'cause
You're
it's got-
retarded if you fucking don't. It's
You got too many chromosomes if you
honestly way too weird for me to enjoy. I can't sit there and be like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, classic, herb fucking, what is it? Fucking herb. some
I
shit.
don't know what classical era they
Herb
got
mayo.
this herb mayo from, but they should take it back to then.
All right.
Because that's where it
If you're going to
belongs.
call something classic, it's something that everyone's enjoyed like 50 fucking odd years ago.
Like porn. No, I don't want to
just-
know what the taste of porn is.
Is this what he is?
Bull moose.
Boys.
I'll do it.
just
All right, for you who don't know, bull moose is just a game. If you hold
I
your drink
know.
in your right hand
I
and
know.
someone calls bull moose, you have to just skull it.
I know what the classic herb is, boys.
Rosemary.
You'll never guess it.
What's the first letter?
It's chives.
D.
D.
Dijon must.
You'll never get it. And it's a pretty common herb, but it's just
D.
one that you don't think of all the time.
Fucking D.
D.
However, there's also mustard,
Dijon must.
lemon juice concentrate, water, your vinegar that you did specify, a lot of sugar, a lot of salt, and then our classical herb.
For any nutritional value or facts,
Daisies.
go to redrooster.com.
It's got to be daisies.
Not sponsored.
It's not daisy, but that is a herb. Daisy
I don't-
seeds is
I
like a herb.
don't know.
Holy fuck.
Either I've drank too much or I don't know any herbs that start with fucking D.
Oh, I can't think of one.
It rhymes with bill, and it starts with
Dill.
a D.
Dill.
Dill.
Well, like pickles. Fuck
Dill.
off.
Holy shit. Dill.
All right, that's fucking stupid. Next
That's
sauce.
the first time I've eaten dill that I can remember.
Yeah, I think. Oh well, unless someone's put in something and I didn't know that it was in there. I'm the same. I'm just gonna close all.
Oh.
All right, this is gonna be different, fellas, but this sounds.
We
fucking-
might get demonetized for saying the name.
Shut the fuck up. Next up, we have blackened
Probably just
aioli.
that comment will get demonetized.
We have blackened aioli. Now, this just looks like
Lick your fingers. It's all right.
Oh, it looks gross.
yo. All right,
Zoom in on it.
we
It's
have
fine.
blackened aioli. Now, this fucking
Yeah, magical tentacles.
this will taste fucking delicious if I guess right. I hope. It mightn't be as high as what I, threw the Chipotle, but it should be good nonetheless.
You
All
never
right. So, fellas, Mark, get in there. Don't be a little bitch. Stretch your fucking. Yeah, there we go. There's
Get a
good
big
boy.
old,
Good
big
boy.
old dip in there.
All right, get in there. All right, get a look.
Ooh,
It
smells right.
It's like a bit of garlic if you smell anything.
I think I smell the mustard.
Oh, it's on my
For
nose.
me, yeah, it's mustard. It's something bitter, man. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's just send it.
What was this one again? Black what? Sorry.
Aioli.
Black aioli.
Just tastes like butter with garlic. Garlic butter.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, it does now, actually.
Yeah,
no,
no,
you're
Definitely
wrong.
taste the black.
I'm wrong.
It's the cheesy nugget.
No. That's not the cheesy nugget. No, I'm telling you.
It is because I had the sauce first. and it
I
didn't
can taste the
like it.
cheese.
Put your
I
finger
can
in it.
taste the cheese. Put your finger in it. Do your finger.
We all got to do a finger. Oh, that's so much finger.
Bro, that's garlic butter. I'm telling you. That's fucking garlic butter. But of course, not like fucking you get on your steak, but that is garlic butter.
The cheese enhanced it, made it taste better, but yeah, I guess so.
Enhanced it.
It did. For me, it did. For me,
Yeah, it
that
did.
doesn't
It
taste that great. For me,
Oh,
It did.
I forgot to wipe my ass.
it's-
Forgot to wash my hands after wipe my ass.
A bit of brown with fucking garlic butter.
Ooh.
Definitely taste the
bit
black.
of ting in there. Is that tacos from last night?
Oh, yuck, huh?
It's not bad.
The
I did-
tacos
I-
from last night.
I did that and the aioli. I'd eat that again.
Yummy.
Look, okay. fair enough. That
What are you
one.
rating that? What are you putting that on a scale?
Yeah, because we rated the first one and now this one. Yeah.
No, we
About-
rated like 2 out of fucking 4.
How
right?
about at the end we do the tier list again,
All right,
and
yeah,
then
we'll
we
do
can
the
muck
tier
around
list.
what we want to change.
Yeah.
All I know is the whole egg
Ooh,
mayo
this would be
is
good.
just a 0.
Is that what we're up to? The whole egg mayo now?
That whole egg
we've already
mayo was
done that
back
one.
there.
This one is,
That was fucking. If you wanted to breathe air and thought it might be flavored, that's the whole egg mayo.
That's what. Yeah.
this one would be enjoyable. I'd
This
say.
one, I reckon, will be fucking delicious. I have high hopes. I haven't even
Same,
tasted
same.
high hopes. This is the chili aioli. You can't see this. But this is the chili aioli.
Sounds good.
Sounds fucking great.
I have high expectations for this now.
Thank you, my good man.
In saying
All
that,
good, mate.
it is Red Rooster. I'm gonna lower him a bit.
Red Rooster hits hard, bro.
I'm not gonna lie; these are doing way better than I thought they were going to.
Except for one.
Dude, look at the fucking containers.
A few for me, but
The containers are like primo.
So,
they
it's probably
shelled
2.
out on containers instead of shelling in for.
Dude,
mayo.
I wouldn't expect my fucking gravy from like the highest end of a servo to be served in a container like this.
Yeah.
Get a little dip. Just come back to Mark. Mark,
Oh,
get a
yeah.
little dip, and then you're gonna push it forward to Caleb.
Block is furthest away.
I'll push the rest.
You don't really want Mark. I'll give you a participation award for that.
Ooh.
Yo, this
Smell some
might
butter in
actually
there?
might actually fucking slap.
Slap what? Cheeks or
I literally.
I can smell. What'd you say it was?
chili aioli? I can smell a hint
this.
of butter in
Now
there.
this.
I
Now this smells like relish.
hey, I went to like smell my nugget.
Do you
On
nose?
your nose.
I sniffed the mic. Can we get a fucking replay of that?
Sure.
Can we
Oh
get
my-
500 views for this
oh
video?
my fucking god!
Did you
Likes.
see? I'll bring that up later.
Well, no. After we talk, we have a lot to talk
We
about.
have so much.
It's
to
going to
talk
be a
about
little
tonight.
bit longer episode. Trust me, it gets better, and I'll bet you money on that. Find me on the street.
bloody good.
You know the rule. If you find me and you call me out, I'll hand you a small bag of Skittles. We talked about that
We did.
lots of episodes
Like,
ago. If you
second
find me
episode.
and say what's all right, if you find me and say what's the go, I'll hand you a small bag of Skittles. If not, I'll give you a bow.
We talked about this already, so
We-
you got to stop. You got to stop. They got to go and watch that episode.
But you have to go
It's like
back. What's the episode?
Episode. It's
Oh, I
gotta be
couldn't
like
tell you. It's
episode
early.
8
It's
or
early,
something.
early.
Episode 6 or 7 or 8 or something.
But till then, fellas, 3, 2, 1.
Guten Tag.
Yo. That's fucking great. You know, for me, that's above that Chipotle mayo.
Huh?
That's pushing closer to a 10. Out of the sauces here, that's pushing closer to a 10. Because it's got everything, literally, it's Chipotle mayo.
I did
Right?
that again happily.
Yeah, fuck yeah. But it's Chipotle mayo, spicier.
Our Chipotle mayo should be.
No, look, fucking, if you don't believe, Caleb, you're thinking real hard. I see you staring to your left, staring to your right, just
I was thinking.
If you don't believe me, get that chipotle mayo, taste it, and then
That's
taste that again.
nice.
I fucking dare you. You'll be like, same shit, spicier.
Oh, that's definitely That's the spiciest one we tried so far, for sure, hands down. But
Double dip the finger.
I don't know. I feel like the nuggets are lacking.
I mean, nuggets like it.
I like
feel
the I
like-
like the little seeds.
Bro,
on
the nuggets are
They're
just.
nice.
That's cheese.
Wait, Caleb,
really?
Caleb.
Yeah,
I thought that
they're
was
cheesy
cheese.
nuggets, man.
Could have fooled me.
I think my nuggets are too bland to enjoy the sauce because
Caleb.
I did after a while get the sauce, but it took a long time.
Caleb, you don't understand, all right? The nuggets are like the little fucking cologne testers that you find at Myers, bro. They're just a fucking.
What was that?
They are the vessel.
Almonds.
What was all the dust that come out?
Almonds.
You should see the cloud of dust that
I
just
did
arose.
not fucking dust.
I literally looked over and it was just mist. Oh, okay.
Ah.
That's all.
Fair enough.
Almond milk.
Look. The nuggets are just a vessel, all right? Look, you go to Myers, you test cologne, you spray it on a little card, you're like, that smells fucking great. This is all the nuggets are. The nuggets
Man,
are just a vessel, bro. You're
that's-
not judging the fucking flavor
That's
with the
the
nuggets.
worst analogy ever because you know how demons and genies always go for a vessel? They never choose the worst person they could go for. They always choose the best.
Sometimes they don't get a fucking choice to
That depends on if they're a bad devil or not,
Genie.
or genie.
That works.
But if you're a good genie and you're smart, you go for the best vessel.
Aladdin was pretty cool. That was a good
works.
movie.
Anyway, to the next sauce.
To the next sauce. You done fucking fingering your almonds or whatever?
yeah, try an almond without chili.
I'll try the almonds.
You want to try it?
Sure. I mean, you only live once, right?
You only get poisoned once, so it's not bad. That works.
The almond overpowers that sauce, bro.
Well, I guess I'm going to get the right amount. Oh, no, it's going deeper.
You drop it in.
It's gone deep.
You won't be able to find that.
So,
Yo,
it's
you know,
just sauce.
no, the worst feeling is
so
when you
bad.
you find a nice set of fucking. Oh, calm down. Fucking hell.
Oh, that's fully loaded.
Holy shit. Suck it, you big boy.
That's one saucy nut right there.
Someone has busted that.
Can we leave?
Can we leave?
Can we just, I don't want to deal with this. I'm serious. Can you go? Bro, he's busted dad jokes worse than fucking that.
He's off the fucking rails,
He's
man.
off the fucking rails. Dude, Thomas the Tank Engine was fucking, he was a bit skits, but he was, trying to stay straight. This cunt's just clean off the rails.
Holy, that's spicy. That's a lot of sauce.
Wait for-
And that brings
Wait
us
for the
to our
next one.
next sauce. Now, our next sauce is, oh my God, that was you
Stop
probably
fucking
can't
around.
hear it.
No, they
We
can't.
are eating the fucking Reba chili sauce.
No, we're drinking.
We're drinking
Is
it.
there another napkin over there, boys? Stop that. Stop that. That's used over
Is
there.
that probably, yeah.
It is definitely.
So you're mucking around with
Can
it.
I have a napkin, please?
toes.
Bitch.
Oh, yep.
No, we don't have napkins. Do we have napkins? We
Can I have a napkin, please?
have napkins.
That is an
Hey,
napkin.
that is a napkin.
Oh, I thought that was.
It's signed by
I
the
thought-
Fairly Dinkum crew.
I thought that was ketchup, honestly, because all I saw was the red and it flying at me. I was like,
No,
not
they're all up
ketchup
there.
again.
All right, we got to speed this podcast up a little bit. We are trying the Reaper fucking chili sauce. Now, for any nutritional value, go see redrooster.com.
Hold
Not
on a second,
fucking
Clay.
sponsored. Hold
Before
on.
you do that, this is a perfect moment. Perfect moment for our capital fact or cap. Were you here last episode?
I was.
We had Fairly Connor on, and his fact or cap was: has he ever seen a Fairly Dinkum episode?
I
Fairly Dinkum podcast
I
episode.
was here for that.
All right. Well, seeing as he's not here, I do know the answer because I rang him before we come. I was going to get him to come on and explain it to himself, but he has to go to work, sadly. But that's good because that means he'll buy a PC soon.
Fucking oath.
So, I hope you've left your comments down below what you thought the answer was. Do you know what the answer is?
I don't.
Do you know what the answer is?
I do not.
I do neither.
I will guess.
Have a guess.
I will say that it is true, saying that he has seen one.
He has seen one. What do you reckon, Clay?
I reckon he would have had to see
He
one.
would have had to have seen one. Well, that was my expectations too until he told me otherwise.
Fuck.
What's he doing on the show if he hasn't
Fairly-
seen an
Fairly
episode?
Connor has
I'm-
never seen an episode.
I'm going to kill him.
And I asked him, I said, surely you've seen a little bit. Surely you've seen something. He said, I've seen the skits. And that's it. And I went,
Ooh,
that disappoints me,
weirdo.
Fairly Connor.
that saddens us.
So,
To the core.
now, for Factor Cap this week,
I've got a factor cap.
good, because I don't. Well, you've already had Mark do one.
I do have a factor cap. So
Okay.
now, you fellas notice that, like, you know, your banana flavored lollies, like your little, you know, your little fucking.
Okay, did you talk about this last week?
I don't think so. Actually, I might have, but I hope you fucking go there. I can't remember. But there's banana flavored lollies, all right? You get your little fucking, you know, chewy little banana lollies. You get little banana lollies, like the hard candies and stuff. And you think about, like, wow, this doesn't really taste like, it tastes like banana, but, you know, not like a banana. And you think about why. Now, there's a reason behind that.
Because you don't have to peel it.
Factor cap. No. Factor cap. Is it based on
Imagine-
the bananas we eat now, or is it based off like another banana from years ago?
Great question.
That's your factor cap. Is it based off
Now-
prehistoric? Is it based off 50 years? Is it based off bananas now, but you know, shit sort of fucking chemistry because it's all made in a lab? Let us know in the comments.
Is it based on what bananas in the future will taste like?
Exactly. Hit us up in the fucking comments below.
Wouldn't that be amazing? Anyway, we're getting off track.
I'm getting off track.
We're getting off track.
Sadly. All right, let's do this.
Leave your comments below for your fact or cap. We'll see you next week.
Quickly, also want to say like, subscribe, hit that bell, you know, icon. That's not me, surely not.
That's you, boys.
Also, while you're there, comment. You know, it helps us in the algorithm because we're fucked without it.
Look, guys, go and check out our website. It's a work in progress, but it's getting there.
You know what? Tell us whatever you want on the website. We'll just fucking put it on there. We don't give a fuck.
Put in the comments what you want us to put on the website because there's no like comment section in the website.
In the website, we can do whatever we want. Mention it in the comments.
We own the website.
We can
so-
do whatever the fuck we want.
The hell was
what
that?
was that?
That's my camera gone.
Ah, okay. That's right.
All right. Well, are we going to pull
The
up
only
for a
important
bit?
players
or-
it's applied to.
What's the time?
I've
What's on
noticed that 72%
hold
of
on.
you
9:27.
unsubscribed.
I will bring that up in a second. Do you want to call it out and we'll come back in soon?
All right. Well,
We need
gonna
to finish the source review.
Hey, all right. So we're about to finish the source review. We'll be right back after this ad. But once we're back, we'll finish the source review and then kick it off. Further than that. Hey, that's a clap. Welcome back. So we're here for the last little segment of Nugged review of Red Rooster. Yes, this has been very fucking long, but we are on the last stretch before it kicks off into other stuff. I know you've all been waiting for the sauce that Caleb decided he wanted to start with, but then changed his mind because he's just a little fucking
Look.
bitch.
I looked at the sources before we started. And
He's just a little bitch.
look. I'm going to say this right now. There's a scale on this sauce of chilies. There's one chili, then there's two chilies, and then there's three chilies. This sauce has a scale of 3 chilies. All the chilies. I'm sort of scared, but I guess we'll find out.
That's right. We're here for you. We understand the pain and the suffering
We'll all
you're going through. We're going to sing hallelujah.
sing at the same time. All right. Well, Clay, introduce us.
You can't fuck. Hey, let's eat some sauce.
What is it?
All right, so this sauce right here is called the Reaper chili sauce. Now, if you want to learn more about the nutritional value, go to redrooster.com.
Not sponsored by Red
.au.
Rooster.
Not fucking
unfortunately.
sponsored at all. Hey, please sponsor us. Fellas, it's time to eat some hot sauce. I love hot sauce. This is going to be great.
Hot
This is going to be
sauce.
fucking delicious. If this is anywhere near that fucking... What was that last sauce we had?
That
chili aioli.
Yeah.
Cunt, if it's anywhere near that, it's gold. Ready? Hey, fellas. Little fucking... Oh, yeah.
As far as I go.
Yeah, right.
You got a stiff back or something, mate.
Nah, he's just a disappointment.
Sound like my dad.
That's what
Little sniff.
Oh,
Come on, little sniff, fellas. Oh, that smells good.
Boys,
that
That
does
smells
smell nice.
fucking great.
to me, this looks quite chunky.
Like-
Smells like
What's
Corelli.
the other
like
side of your nugget
Budweiser
look
or-
like? Weak.
Bro, that smells great.
The amount of
Oh.
sauce.
Yeah, 'cause
sauce.
I dropped all
Sauce.
of mine on the table.
We'll scoop it up.
I'm not
That-
touching that table.
Dude, that table is going to get upgraded. We'll talk about that later. Just keep watching.
Just keep an eye out. Keep an
all
ear
right,
out.
hey fellas, you all had a good little fucking sauce little smell.
We touched
Boys, this is the conclusion of our sauce review.
This is the
Let's just take it
conclusion.
in.
Hey, ready? Everyone, 3, 2, 1.
one.
Oh shit.
Yo, that's fucking good. It's got flavors. Fuck. It's also hot as fuck. I feel like that has more herbs
Quicker
in it.
you get it down, the better.
I feel like that has more herbs in it, more than like
It's done now.
the chipotle
It's just on my tongue.
or even the chili aioli. I think it would be keeping up with
whole-
the chili aioli.
Whole bit of my tongue.
Yeah, look, it's not very flavorous. It's just got a lot of punch.
The initial hit, the initial
No,
taste
no,
for
no,
me
the
was
flavours-
sriracha.
I reckon the flavor's great.
All I could taste for flavor was sriracha.
Sriracha, if you watered it down just a smidge,
Beer makes it worse.
like a lighter sriracha, if you could.
I disagree. That made
it
it so much
spreads it.
better.
It spreads it for me.
You'll get
Makes it worse.
nothing against that though.
All right, boys. Well, at the conclusion of our sauce review,
Until we get more chips, but that's all right. So I reckon, yeah, that is very. Oh my god! Not our $11 fucking mat.
$1.
It's not even fully closed yet. It's just waiting for a.
Do we even need a tier list?
I reckon just a slight one. Hey, fellas,
It's that putrid that it opened back up.
Be gone, demon. Nice. Anyway, continue.
it's in hell now. Nah, all right. So, fellas, what was your favorite sauce and why? Hit me up. Hit me up. Here's my Snapchat. I don't give a fuck. Hey, Mark, what was your favorite sauce?
Probably blacked aioli, to be honest.
Really?
It
Really?
was quite delightful.
Why was that? Well, out of all the fucking sauces on the fucking table, why?
Because it was different
different.
from the rest. The mayo ones had the same taste besides the grass.
Yeah.
And barbecue's just barbecue. Chipotle and honey thing was the same for me,
Yeah, right.
besides sweetness. Yeah, either the chili aioli or the black aioli.
Yeah, right.
Definitely.
Goddamn. Yeah, right. I didn't actually expect that, but yeah, right. Not bad. Caleb, what was your fucking favorite?
Honestly, my favorite
It was the Reaper sauce.
Reaper sauce.
Yeah,
Reaper sauce.
I can see that you're liking it because you're hanging on for it for so long.
Reaper sauce.
The one we just had, Reaper chili
yeah.
sauce.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
That's actually not my favorite. My favorite is the mustard from the beginning.
Really?
Yeah.
The honey mustard.
Was it that weird?
It was
that
nice.
weird sensation of like sweet, but it's also
Yeah,
slightly better.
it was
Yeah, right.
nice.
I could see that.
Definitely.
I would definitely choose that again.
Not
I'd
bad.
happily eat that
That's
again. Yeah.
actually not bad.
What
Like
about yours?
honestly, it was sticking around with me for a bit, but I think my favorite was heading towards, which I actually didn't expect. So I was originally the smoky chipotle, like that was fucking going hard, right? But then I got to the chili aioli, and it was like the chipotle fucking, it was like that chipotle fucking, what's his name?
It's like
Smoky
when Ben
chipotle.
10 gets his ultimate alien. That's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Bro, it was like an upgrade, a slight upgrade, but the flavor stays in your mouth longer. Chili aioli smacked it for me. Like, it wasn't spicy, but that flavor bounces on your
nice.
tongue for a bit longer.
So, guys, if you're in Australia, I don't believe they have a Rooster overseas. Go and check out Red Rooster. Get the, what did we say? The chili chipotle,
Yeah.
chili chipotle, the
Blacked.
blacked
Aioli.
aioli, and the honey mustard sauces from Red Rooster. Give them a try.
Give it a
Let
go.
us know what you think.
This is 3 out of what? What? 1, 2, 3.
8.
Oh, 3 out of 8. All right, hit them up. Just be like, get all 3. Fuck it, they'll give it to you for free. But you know what?
Actually, I don't
Find
know.
your favorite. Let us know in the comments. If you
Let us know
do
your
go to
favorites.
these places, come back to this YouTube video and just let us know what you enjoyed the most.
Takes a little second. Just
And
type
you
it
know
in
what?
there.
There might be a little, challenge for whoever gets the most likes out of the sauces.
There might be a prize for someone that has the best response.
You know what? Yeah. You know what?
You know
If
what?
you have the
you know what
best
takes even
response-
less time? Subscribing.
That takes about 2 seconds.
And
1
if you're
second.
not subscribed,
if you click
the fuck?
underneath. Yeah, what are you doing with yourself? We got 61 subscribers. Where are you in this mix?
Look, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and comment as well. That helps us in the algorithm.
Share it. Share it around.
What the fuck's the algorithm? It helps us make nothing but something. Just do it. It just helps out a lot.
It helps us put a smile on our dough every time we wake up.
Now, boys,
Yeah.
what these sauces it got me thinking.
Tell us about these sauces. What are you guys thinking?
There is a debate within
Debate.
Australia, not sure about other countries,
Yeah.
whether, first of all, tomato or barbie sauce. And then, second of all, so the second debate, should you have it in the fridge or should you not?
Oh,
Now, let's get on to this. Let's just figure it out. Let's just talk it out. Just the 3 of us. Just the Mexican standoff of fellas.
down.
What do you think, Clay? Tomato or Barbie? What do you think? What do you think?
Oh, 1 second. I'm going to switch mics for a second.
Okay, fair enough.
Cheese is cold.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna. Well, while you're talking, I'm just gonna sneak by.
Sneak by, eh?
Yeah, I just gotta do something real quick.
All right. Well, okay. Now this is a tough question. If you're looking at a breakfast like bacon and egg burgers, it's got to be barbecue sauce. I don't know about anyone else, but barbecue sauce always smacks hard. Bacon and egg, you're cooking it on a fucking barbecue sauce. Otherwise, anything else other than the morning brekkie, barbecue, tomato sauce all the way.
Yeah, I'd say the same, but I don't have barbecue sauce in my house.
But you're thinking about it. No, wait, really?
Yeah, at all.
Fuck off.
Yeah. Only ever bring it over for parties and shindings.
Yeah, right. What? So you're saying the barbecue sauce you bring over?
Sorry,
Right.
To satisfy the people.
What was your answer?
I said so. Barbecue sauce has to be around. So breakfast. It has to be a breakfast thing. So barbecue sauce in the fucking morning. You're cooking bacon and eggs, burgers on the barbecue. Anything on a barbecue sauce. Otherwise, tomato has some bitch up.
Fair enough. What about you, Philly Mike?
I'm fairly against that statement.
Okay. What do you?
Tomato sauce.
All the way. All the way. Now, thanks. I was actually going to do that myself. I disagree completely, boys.
I'd say
I'm-
no sauce. No, you want mayo. You
I
want,
want-
the tasteless.
I want-
egg
You want your
full mayo.
fucking full egg mayo.
I want barbie sauce all the way.
Yeah, right. Tell us why. Tell us why. Give me a little hint.
To me, tomato sauce is just not there. It's just too bland for me.
Tomato sauce is too brown. Yeah.
Like I know it's just
Sweet but tart at the same
look,
time.
man. I know it's just like it's not as healthy and it's not as good as the bloody barbecue sauce. But to me, it just hits me. It's just that good sauce. It's the good sauce. But that's not the real question. The real question is, should you keep your sauce in the fridge or in the cupboard? That's the real question, boys.
I'm hit and miss with both, to be honest.
I'm gonna die in this fucking room.
I keep mine in the cupboard until it's opened.
Okay. What was that?
I don't know.
Yeah, look.
Probably because I've got an opened one in the fridge.
Okay.
And then once that one's done, then I peel off the
So you
little-
keep it in the fridge, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, for me, it depends. honestly on the fact of what I'm eating most of. So if I'm eating a lot of hot stuff, like hot stuff, sauce has got to be in the fridge. But if I'm eating a lot of like just plain sandwiches, shit like that, sauce out. Sauce is fucking out, man.
Yeah, fair enough.
It can be alright.
Now, I'm gonna let you boys know. I don't like cold sauce. No, just
why don't you like cold
because
sauce?
generally you're either having a really hot meal or you're having just a room temp meal. And if you're having either of those, you don't want like a chill cold sauce on your bloody nice fresh hot or room temp meal.
See, if
It sort of just to me ruins the meal.
if it's too hot, that cold sauce will get it to where you want it, and then you smack
That cold sauce will bring it back down.
Look,
to
that depends on
room
how much sauce you put on, and that also depends on what kind of sauce you use.
That is fair.
You know, and if you use too much sauce, it ruins the flavor of the meal. You know.
Yeah.
If you use tomato sauce like a civilized person,
I got
or use
fucking
barbecue
civil
like a Neanderthal, then yeah, it's up to you. Clearly.
Anyway, well, that was just something that I wanted to ask you boys. Anything that you wanted to talk about? Or
You know
ask?
what? Australia is full of fucking crocodiles.
Oh, it is. We've bloody
What?
spoken on this before.
You know what? I'm over the amount of fucking crocodiles in Australia. There has to be a cull soon enough. But till then, we're just full of crocodiles. You know, freshwater crocodiles. Yeah, right. You can give them a pat 'em on the
Rarely
head.
see any of them.
Anyone who is not from Australia,
Because all the
and I
salties
just
eat
said
'em.
pat them on the head. Don't pat them on the head.
Do not
Keep
do
your
that.
distance. But other than that,
If you
saltwater-
do, you clearly like barbecue sauce in Neanderthal.
Yeah, I pat them on the head all the time.
saltwater crocodiles, if you're within like a 3-kilometer radius, it doesn't matter what the fuck you're doing.
You're too
It's go-
dangerously close.
it's-
Back away.
It's going to fucking kill you. It is aiming for you. You're going to be sitting in a little tinny in the middle of a river and she's going to smell you for 3 k's away. Oh, he's
Oh,
fucked.
he's gone.
sauce over there.
I've got a big dinner tonight, boys.
Saltwater crocodiles are fucked. Now, crocodiles are insane. And there was a movie a while ago, wasn't there? It was based on a true story, based around Australia. Was
1999 it came out.
it Darwin? It was a
NT.
story.
It's up in the NT.
Yeah. Somewhere in the NT, there was a movie
remember
based
where.
around a crocodile. Someone ended up fucking being trapped in mangroves with a crocodile stalking them. Now, I can't remember. I'm not sure if you remember, but it was a situation which the boat they were on got capsized, and their only resort was to
Got
flee.
flipped by the croc.
Yeah, well, it was to flee to the mangroves or else you're fucked. So you got to get high ground. And this crocodile ended up stalking. I think there were 2 fellas there and a Sheila, and the 2 fellas ended up. Oh, thank you for this.
Signed by the Fairly Dinkum Podcast.
No, we were meant to sign those.
Yeah.
Well,
we got more.
Not many.
Oh, we'll sign more. But
We'll have more.
yeah,
eventually.
so I think there was 2 fellas and a Sheila, and the Sheila ended up surviving. 2 fellas ended up passing away from getting eaten by crocodiles. And this is all based on a true story in Australia. Yeah, she just survived in the mangroves, and there was one saltwater crocodile. Like, just kept fucking stalking her. Just kept going, aiming everything this saltwater crocodile had towards her. Sat underneath her, fucking circled her. The Sheila would think, if I move to this mangrove, it might be a bit more safe. And then this saltwater crocodile would figure out a way to make it, a lot less safe. And it was a fuck situation. Like, for anyone to be in, and she ended up getting out of it. I've really got to rewatch the movie because I can't remember the exact ending. But for that shit to happen, it's fucked. They're smart. They are dinosaurs if you look back at it. And there was the biggest crocodile ever killed was based in Australia. You'd probably know.
Yeah, it's out at Karumba, as far as I'm aware.
Aye?
That at Karumba, there's a
Karumba?
statue of this crocodile. It's last time I was there, I was like 12, so years ago, more. No, yeah, years ago, yeah. Yeah, I got sauce on my leg. Bloody hell, I enjoyed it that much. Yeah, the statue of this croc out at Karumba, I think it's like 28 foot long. Probably wrong, but whatever. I can't remember.
It should be.
It's like teeth are like 6-7 inches long, and the chick who shot it, her and her husband shot it with a 308, 3 bullets in the head, and that lady killed the last dinosaur.
So
it's huge.
So
Statue's still there.
I actually remember a little bit of this. So so the Sheila and her husband. So what happened was around that region, because it was on like a bit of a cattle property.
Years ago, this was.
Oh, fucking years ago. I think around the 19... It'll be around the 1930s.
80s, 90s, I'd say.
Around 80s, 90s.
Okay. We'll have to go out there for a Fairly camping trip.
We'd have to check. You know, I'd go on a
definitely.
Fairly camping trip there.
Out of Crumb. It's good fish.
So what happened was, it was on a cattle station, as far as I'm aware, and there was a lot of stock being, eaten away. And so what ended up happening is, she and her husband were around the region and said, you know what, we're great at, at the time where culling crocodiles
was
okay.
allowed. Yeah.
They said, you know what, we'll come in, we'll do this. And they didn't realise how big of a game hunt this would be. So they went out to this region, to this cattle property, and they sat along this fucking river. And now, at the time, there was a lot of fucking dead cows and shit. And so they literally just roped one up and fucking threw it in the river. And, this crocodile came in. And this crocodile, it was sitting around 28 feet long. And all you could do was, it doesn't matter if you fucking... You wouldn't be able to hold on to rope. Doesn't matter what fucking rope you had. This cunt would fucking just tear it to pieces. Not teeth, nothing like that. Just pure strength. As long as, if some cunt was just on the end of a rope pulling it. And, I just shot it a few times with a fucking 308 and the cunt went down. 308's fucking heavy, man.
That's a big gun, yeah. That's the straight up difference between a salty and a freshie. Freshie will just chew on your arm. Salty will break it off.
Yeah, that's a pure difference. And I've got my Class A and B license for shooting, and I know that to have a 308 is the highest caliber I can own. 308 is fucking powerful as fuck. It'll leave a hole in a pig.
It hurts in your shoulder.
That's like an 1.5 inch round all the way through if you hit it in the right spot. It's just fucked.
Yeah, right.
But to have a good 3 to 4 shots thrown in this fucking, crocodile, it is a dinosaur. It would swallow you whole if it got the chance.
For sure, 100%.
28
massive.
feet.
That's a big boy.
That's fucked.
That's huge.
That's an actual fucking dinosaur.
Yeah, literally.
That's a big boy.
It has to be over 100 years old to be that big. I don't know how much they grow in a year, but
that's true.
I'll look into it.
That's the thing about saltwaters. Saltwaters in Australia are fucked. Now
I think they're the biggest reptile saltwater crocs. I looked it up today. It's their Nile crocodiles are the second biggest.
I watched a video. And
Salties are the biggest.
There's this American fella. He was like, I see the difference between alligators and crocodiles. And by the end of the video, he was like, fucking saltwater crocodiles. Holy shit. Because they just grow so large, so heavy, and they have the hardest biting force of anything on this earth, right? But, of course, with the crocodile, I don't know if you fellas know, but their opening power isn't good enough.
It's next to nothing.
With a crocodile, you can as soon as
you
their
can
mouth
hold
is
your
closed,
hand on their mouth,
you can grab their
and they won't be able to open.
They won't be able to open it. You can grab their fucking mouth, and
it's basically gravity that opens their mouth. It's that weak.
It's just how their jaw works. It's meant for a hard bite force. When that grips down, they can do a death roll, and then after that, they rely on that death roll. Otherwise, you're fucked either way. So, without that fucking bite force being able to go back up, trainers like us, Steve Irwin especially, rest in peace, he had that technique of just being able to grab it at the right time, right place, and then being able to tape it up and then move it from somewhere like a cattle property that was fucked over, cattle stock getting fucking eaten up, to a different location. It was a system like that. It's hard, it's difficult, but it's a system that works. And we're going to the point where we've stopped killing saltwater crocodiles for so long that we are getting to the point where we're fucked over with too many.
Yeah,
That's right.
there's that many. It's not fun.
Yeah, we did speak about this a few weeks ago, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're getting big. Well, they're gonna obviously get bigger and they're gonna get stronger. And
Dude, have you looked at Northern Territory? Like
How many crocs there
like
are?
drone footage of Northern Territory?
no,
It's
So
fucked,
many.
man. Like, you're looking at a river where you're not even looking at the fucking water anymore. You're looking at crocodiles laying side by side like a fucking jigsaw. It's fucked. It is.
And there's like
too
one
bad.
big one controlling that whole territory.
Yeah. Like one big fucking map. It is.
One big ball.
It
Just
is
yeah.
destroying fucking Northern Territory, and it's coming. It's slowly moving through Queensland. I get
Oh
that.
yeah.
The river system through Queensland are getting full.
100%.
Even the river we're at is getting fucking starting to get packed.
Small sharks than crocs in our river.
Bull sharks.
Yeah. They're just as bad. Them
Oh, up
vermin.
the fucking bull
I'm
sharks.
glad they don't have legs, man. Oh.
I didn't dream about that once, but that's a story for another day.
Fair enough. Wow. Yeah, right.
Fuck.
So, as Mark spoke about a few weeks ago, definitely need to introduce some regulation to that.
I think
Definitely.
I think there's
Mate.
got to be a cull coming on soon from the amount of years it's gone from, and people stress about like you cull this, right? So you cull this amount, population is going to drop. It's going to be hard for them to breed back up. But the thing about culling is when you're introducing it on like from a larger distance, you're looking at culling. You're going to set a time period. Say, all right, we're going to cull for 6 months. All right. Then you're going to look at numbers after that 6 months, say this much has dropped, and then you're going to check for a year and say, all right, this is what the population has grown to. And you're going to do the math saying, all right, if we cull for 6 months, this is the average. This is what they grew up into a year. All right, so we should be safe around this number. Or if the numbers are under a year, they're going to say, all right, well, we'll only cull for 5, 4, 3 months of the year. That's how they're gonna, cooperate with that.
I reckon 1 month a year. Then the greenies will be fine with how many crocs that were actually taken out of the game. Yeah,
Yeah.
like
But
certain,
it will
certain
still be-
licensed
It
people.
will still be region because,
Yeah.
there's only certain regions crocodiles love to live and breed in.
Like down in Canberra, sort of thing. Like there's like one sighting a year, if that. But like up here, it's all the time.
The issue with that sort of thing is someone's got to go out and keep a record of all these
People do.
crocs.
Yeah,
People do. They're people that have jobs of tagging and checking what
catching, tagging,
these
release.
crocodiles' movements, man.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And then they study, all right, so this is a female crocodile, saltwater. It's laid a nest in the last month. All right,
They lay like
these are its eggs.
120 eggs or
They
something
lay
at
a
once.
fucking few eggs, man. But their job is to study,
the eggs.
all right, what is the movement? Okay, this has children. They tag the children. All right, it's a bit dangerous, but they do it. And then now they study the children. What are their movements? Okay, they are in this region. The mother was born around this region. It's moved down from a fresh to a saltwater region. All right. What's the next change? Okay, how's that going to breed? And they look at the next generation, see how they breed and be like, all right, so might be a bit less. All right, maybe do we have to focus on fucking more fresh water than salt water? It's a big system like that. It's cooked, but it's cool.
I haven't seen a freshwater croc in years, to be honest.
The biggest croc I've ever seen ended up actually being a freshwater croc. I was down the river. So I was down the river of where we roughly live, and we just as young fellas were on the piers, and we were like, you know what? We have some pretty big spotters. We'll go down looking at the water's edge, and so we'll go and look at the water's edge, and we'll just flashing lights out, big spotties out into the water, and we ended up seeing, you know what fucking crocs look like under a spotty. You see two fucking red eyes usually if you hit them in the right angle with a light. Two red
Pretty
eyes.
close together.
Now,
Yeah.
I'm a pretty big fella for you who don't know at home. I'm 6'4", if that's easy enough. The eyes on the crocodile we looked at were about this fucking wide. Now, this crocodile, I couldn't tell you.
That'd be a beast.
We couldn't explain. I was with another fella. We looked at it and we're like, fuck off. If we had a gun, we wish we were legally allowed to shoot it. Like, this was a fucking monster of a croc. It's in the river where we live. Still, I'd say no one's touched it. It's probably growing big one now, but if we could get our fucking hands on it, holy fuck. This thing would swallow just four-wheeler tires like it was nothing. Oh, we
like
saw,
12-inch rims.
Oh, we
so
saw the fucking nose of the cunt, man. It was just... You couldn't explain it. It's hard to explain it over video, but it was just insane. Like, yeah. That is probably the biggest croc I've ever
Some
seen.
big boys there, right?
Oh, as a freshwater, that's fucking
the
massive.
further
You think
upriver you
saltwater,
go, the bigger they get. But a long shot.
we were up a bit. Like, we weren't around... Oh, we were around, bull shark territory, but...
Where I am.
No. We'll pass that. We're at the main ramp down further, like a good
Closer to the bridge or closer up my way?
close to the bridge, down about 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
10 minutes from the bridge. If you're going at like a good quad,
Yeah.
You're right. Wow.
use sauce.
No.
I know what you're
Big
talking about near that
Yeah.
area because I've crossed there on the quads
Yeah,
before.
man. There's some big fucking crocs.
There's a lot of deep holes around there as well.
There's a lot of deep. You listening, Cab? There's a lot of fucking deep holes.
Around deep holes.
Do you that, viewers? There's a lot of deep holes.
Yeah, you hear that, viewers? There's a lot of fucking deep holes in that area.
No, boys.
Tell us.
This table's looking a bit crowded.
It is looking a bit crowded. What's going on?
It's not big enough.
It's not big enough. Oh, you know what? Yeah, it is not big enough. You know what? It's just the size where it's way too far in the middle, but it's not big enough at the same time. We need a table that could get shit done.
You know what we need, Clay?
What do we need?
We need to build a new table.
We need to build a new fucking table.
So, what have you gone and done?
You know what I've gone and done, Cab? You know what I've gone and done?
What have you done?
What have you done?
What have I done? All right, I'll tell you what I've done.
What has he done?
So I've got some wood.
Hardwood.
Hardwood. It's solid as fuck. I've got some wood,
Oh,
right?
Here we go for
I
those
got
deep
some
holes.
wood from a place. I'm not going to tell you where, but I got some wood from a place. A happy place.
A good place. A wood providing place.
I got some wood that we could use to make a table. A good table. Like a really, really nice table. You know, of course, it would take some, woodwork. It would take a good amount of setting, varnishing, shit like that. A lot of proper care, but I got a lot of good wood there.
This is gone.
Hmm.
Well, viewers, we'll be back after this short break.
Wow.
Before we start, can you get me another beer, please?
Didn't he just give you one?
I literally
Yes.
to
You
the
downed it
T,
that
I
quick?
just grabbed him on. That's good. I really
Yeah, it's right there.
right there. Never mind. Hello.
Like, fucking hell.
Thanks, brother.
Tablecloth is that good. Those little droplets have been sitting there the whole
They're
time.
nice. They're good. It is a good tablecloth. You know.
What
just
drops?
some water.
Oh,
The droplets.
it's a hydrophobic tablecloth.
What
We're
is
saving it for Goliath.
Hydrophobic tablecloth.
What is it? Again?
Hydrophobic.
Hydrophobic, yes.
Say it 3 times quick.
Hydrophobic.
The whole word.
Hydrophobic.
Hydrophobic.
Hydrophobic
Yeah, add tablecloth to every word.
No, let's just stop this right now.
Because he can't.
You do it then.
No, I know if I can't.
Anyhow,
Strong enough to admit defeat.
They're
Stroganoff.
nice Weetbix.
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 I remember Weetbix.
How good Weetbix.
I started off small. 2 Weetbix a day.
You started
Oh.
off small.
Then 4 Weetbix a day.
You
Then
know, 4
12.
Weetbix away.
What's the most you've had?
What?
12
Fucking
Weet-
12.
Weetbix a day.
What's
Bro.
the 12?
You are the gym rat of fucking Weetbix.
That was like year 11 and 12. It was like 12 Weetbix a day.
Me was 9 and 10.
You-
14.
See, I'm not sure. Whoa, what?
Yeah.
Bro, I was like a 6 Weetbix a day kid.
That's
Oh,
why you're so small.
That was me. I'm the heaviest out of all of us.
I don't know.
I am.
Yeah,
You're
'cause
heavier
you're
than
putting
me,
too,
obviously.
too much sugar on your
I'm
Weet-Bix.
heavier
That's
than
why.
him.
Sugar on your Weetbix.
Yeah.
Now that's... We got to get into that.
All right, let's get into it. Okay. Caleb. Do you have sugar on your Weetbix?
Now,
Oh,
This is good.
chip.
Okay, this is good. Apparently, this
like
is
I
good.
said, I used to start with 2 weetbix and went to 4 and stepped it up over time.
Did you have sugar with 2 weetbix?
No, never.
No, you just straight up.
Boys, I didn't have sugar on my weetbix till I was at about 6 weetbix. I thought, you know what, I'll give this a try. I'll go sugar with my weetbix. And I'm not going to lie, it was pretty good.
You better be milk all the fucking way.
Oh, yeah. Milk.
Yeah, just
milk
no milk.
covers.
Can you imagine?
No milk at all.
The
Just
cunt that
straight
says, I'll have fucking weetbix and like hot water.
Oh,
You
kill yourself.
You fucking strangle
look,
children
look,
for fun,
look.
you fucking silly
I've got another one for you
Tell
for this
me, tell me,
weetbix.
tell me.
No, you just have to answer first. Sugar on your
Go.
weetbix. You got to answer. Sugar on your weetbix?
Yeah.
From when? Straight up all the way since birth?
Yeah.
Excuse me, fair enough. Have you ever tried weetbix without sugar?
I have.
I have.
I didn't enjoy it.
Just what's the word?
I've
Inferior.
I've got 2 ways that I had my Weet-Bix. 3 actually.
Okay.
One, when I had the Weet-Bix, it was 2 tablespoons of sugar per Weet-Bix.
Fair enough.
So I was having 28 tablespoons of sugar with 14.
Tablespoons.
And I also tried, I thought, fuck it, the Weet-Bix are going to get
Did
mushy.
you just say 28 tablespoons?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my max was about 4
called
tablespoons.
me,
28 fucking tablespoons.
That's a lot of sugar in your bowl.
Dude, there's
man.
like 58 grams in like a 1.25 litre bowl of Coke. The amount of sugar you are fucking inhaling every morning for breakfast is fucked.
Yeah, puberty was fun.
How do you not have diabetes?
Yeah.
I ate that diabetes bullshit a long time ago.
Weet-Bix gives you energy. The sugar gives you fucking enough to run for 3 to 4 Ks.
Yeah, that's how I came forth in cross country.
What happened? What was the first guy doing?
What was it?
He was fucking
He didn't
around.
have enough sugar on his
50,
Weet-Bix. I mean,
50 tablespoons of sugar in his weetbix. Now, that's fair enough. What was your other way of doing it?
Now, the 2 ways. The other way, I thought, fuck it. The Weet-Bix is going to get mushy at the end anyway. Why don't I just crunch up all of the Weet-Bix into a mush with milk and just eat the slop like it's porridge?
I used
Now,
to do, I used to
Did
do
that.
Oh, you know, I used to
That's
do
Look
that.
at
my
that,
next
real
question. Soggy weetbix or
Oh, you got to have a little bit of crunch. Crunch is
crunchy
always fun.
weetbix?
Bro, you know what? I was close in between, but I had more towards soggy.
I got to agree, man.
Crunch all the way.
Look,
Bro, I was there to mix it. Because if you add sugar, right, yeah,
The
you
sugar
have
is
like
the
this
crunch.
little theory
Yeah.
of like, it's not going to be dispersed evenly enough. So you just mix the cunt and you're like, it's going to be good all the fucking way. As
Yeah,
long as
that's
that's all like
true.
a
That's-
fucking porridge.
that's very true. It was almost, for me, it was like on the brink. Like the weetbix was still like rectangular,
Yeah.
but it hadn't fully sogged yet. Like it hadn't dispersed into porridge form. The other thing was if you stirred it a bit with the sugar in it, you could sort of get the sugar to dissolve a bit, and it wasn't as crunchy.
I just
but
want to
it's still
quickly
sweet.
say, for those who don't know, Weet-Bix is an Australian cereal where it's like a bar of wheat.
I think they have like Weetabix or something like that.
Yeah, but
over
they're
in-
tiny.
I
They're
don't know
like- they're
exactly,
like
but
an inch
it's like
square.
it's
Weedy
like
bites or something.
if you had
They're
a
tiny.
if
over
you
there.
had
They're not that big.
like a nutrition
Oh,
bar,
they're fucking huge.
it's about the same size of just like a wheat, like a fiber, but it's flaky, just really compressed.
Mm.
That's what it
It's
is.
very compressed. I'd like to know how they make that.
Yeah.
I actually, I'll be on the same page.
Hmm.
Hey, Weet-Bix, give us a fairly little tour of your.
And sponsor us. I'll happily go
Sanitarium?
back to Weet-Bix over
Sanitarium?
coffee.
Give us a carton of piss and we'll sponsor
like
you.
coffee.
Well, you sponsor us.
You got to stop saying we'll sponsor people. We
I-
can't even sponsor ourselves.
Bro, I don't give a fuck. Well, also, I'm happy to sponsor whoever because,
I don't think you understand what's involved in a sponsorship. You provide funds to whoever you're sponsoring.
dude, I don't care
Yeah,
about
that's why
funds.
Raid
I don't
Shadow
care-
Legends is sponsoring
I don't
us.
care about funds at
Raid
this
Shadow
point.
Legends.
Have you heard of Raid Shadow Legends? No, because you live under a rock.
Dude,
You
shut up,
must.
shut up. I don't care about funds as long as we can make, we don't really care about making too much money. Like, it just cares about, making that point across that, like, there's people who care about us. We'll try and make a bit of money for the community, and the community will, make money for us. And, that comes to Raid Shadow Legends.
I agree, but you're still missing the point where you can't we can't sponsor someone. We have no
Well,
money.
not with that fucking
We have
attitude.
no money, Clay.
No. We have negative money. Well, Wow, that is like
It's
holy
bigger than
shit.
that. It's
Yeah.
bigger
Whoa,
than that.
that is fucking massive.
It's bigger than that. I haven't fixed it. But anyway, anyhow.
Raid Shadow Legends.
You know how when you're back at school and people used to be like, to remember north, south, east, and west, you must remember
Never eat soggy Weet-Bix.
And it was always like, oh, you remember that because it's gross. Obviously, Mark agrees. However, I always found it silly because
It was always soggy
Why
by the
was it
time I
silly?
got to the
Cal,
last
tell-
two.
Why was it silly?
Because I enjoyed soggy Weet-Bix.
That is fair.
Did you not enjoy soggy
I
Weet-Bix?
fucking love soggy Weet-Bix.
Look, I don't like drenched Weet-Bix that turn to porridge. That's just porridge.
You
However,
like it mixed between, you add your sugar,
I didn't want it crunchy though.
and you can mix it just a bit where it's like good.
It needed to be soft so someone with gums could just gum it. You know what I mean?
But you don't want it to be like there's nothing there. You
Yeah.
don't want it to just be like
I didn't want it to be slop. If it's slop, it just
you don't want it to
feels
be
weird,
milky
yeah.
fiber soup.
Well, you'd probably hate the
That's the
third. You
easiest
probably
way to
hate
put
the
it.
third way that I eat Weet-Bix. I eat Weet-Bix now. I eat them for smoko without milk.
just crunch.
I cut them in half.
Yeah.
It's a very difficult process because they'll just fall apart. So I cut them in half as delicately as I can.
As you go.
Open them up. One side butter, the other side Vegemite. Put them back together.
Whoa.
Eat them. Mwah.
Fair enough. Except
That's
here's another one for you boys.
tell us.
I don't like Vegemite.
Get the fuck out.
Just not my thing. Just not my thing.
Like, what's the thing about Vegemite?
How are you eating it though? Like a spoonful? Like a freak?
No.
Just the taste of it doesn't. I just don't like the taste of it in
It's
general.
like so. Bread,
don't like a salty
butter,
aftertaste.
Vegemite.
Sorry.
You don't like a salty aftertaste.
Chloe, what's
I guess
wrong with him?
that's- I guess that's not it.
Is he just fucked in the head? You're a fuckhead.
The
What's
only
wrong
thing
with
I
ya?
use Vegemite for is ulcers.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Ulcers in
If
your
you get an
mouth.
ulcer, you put Vegemite on it, and it clears up the ulcer.
You gargle salt water.
Or
You just
put
get
Vegemite
over it.
on Vegemite cures it, mate.
Just eat a 2-month-old cookie and
Yeah.
just get over
You
it.
do that, and you just die after a year.
If
So
you're weak.
Mark ate an old cookie that we had in the Fairly Dinkum podcast
Can't
area.
specify how old, but it's very old a cookie.
It had to be like 2.5 months.
At
if
least,
anything.
at least 2 months old. Month and a half, at least 2 months.
Oh,
No one
old.
else
I
was
don't
going to
know.
eat it.
I don't know how good cookies are.
I wonder why.
Like, I don't know how long cookies are good for, but Mark was like, choc chip.
We don't know how long cookies last for in general, but I don't know how long a cookie lasts for. Opened up,
It's
in
just
an
sitting.
open
It's
shed.
getting aerated.
The
all
roaches
fucking-
did take a
it's
couple
getting
chunks out.
aerated
there
all the
were
time.
chunks taken out of it, like something had been nibbling on it, and he just.
They took too long. I had to eat
Like
it.
2 minutes before you get baited on a fishing line. It's just like a few little nips here and there. And
That's
then,
exactly.
I'm
what
just like,
looked
pull it in. I'm hungry. I'll eat it.
He went for it, and he ate it, and it was disgusting to watch, but also satisfying and intriguing. And somehow he survived. You might grow an extra limb, but that'd be
Ooh,
cool.
I hope so. 2 dicks. Yes.
Double penetration.
Oh,
That'd be terrible.
That'd be fun, I reckon.
would it be
Except
terrible?
the only thing is, I reckon they get twisted. They get
Depends
entangled
how
with
they're
each other.
positioned.
Does it
On
matter?
top, on the if they're
Or-
on the side, then
It
maybe.
just becomes a girthier one.
Bro, all I think about is, have
Skinny
you ever watched what's his name? The movie Meet the Robinsons,
Yes, I have seen that. Yeah.
where his PB and J sort of fucking gun
Yep.
is like half peanut butter, half jelly,
And it
to get
clogs
to
up.
it, it's like twisted, like like
Yeah.
a DNA cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, that's it.
That's what I mean. If you
That-
just had it twangled up like that, then you just got one big one.
It's evenly distributed, bro. You're right.
Sure. I guess. I mean, yeah. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
What's like an OG movie from your childhood that you like can think back on and be like, that was a
Chicken Little.
good movie.
Chicken Little
Oh,
was
Chicken
fucking
Little.
great.
And like Chicken Run?
Chicken Run, yeah.
No, I
was the
take that
next
back.
one.
Robots.
Robots.
If
I
you've
loved
seen-
robots.
If you've seen fucking robots, you've
Have
had
you seen robots?
the best
Oh,
childhood.
man.
Me and my brother, right? So the old man used to have fucking
brother and I.
robots at his. Hey, what?
My brother and I.
Yeah, continue.
Yeah. Roasted.
Nah, so me and my brother fucking out of the old man's. I mean, I had a bunch of DVDs, but one of the ones was Robots, and just about every night we watched Robots, and it's just a great movie. It's so out there for an idea.
I love that movie. There was at one stage, I'm pretty sure we had on, like VCR, and I had that thing like right at the end. There's like a little musical
VHS. I think it is.
VHS.
VCR's a drink.
VHS. Sorry. There was a little like a musical bit right at the end where like the robot that doesn't talk gets like some like jazz singer's voice put into him.
Yeah,
and
he gets like a little fucking voice box.
I swear I watched that scene like 10 times on repeat. I was like, this is the jam.
Right, the main robot's dad, he was good at like, jazz.
He was a dishwasher.
Trombone or some shit.
And he plays
He's
like
really good at that.
Yeah.
But he was just a dishwasher the entire life. And then
he's like,
at the end he's like got to do he got to do what he fucking always loved, man. Fucking just started sending trombone while some old fucking robot got this little jazz fucking
it's off his head.
8 tracks shoved into him, and then everyone's partying, and everyone's doing the worm and shit, and everyone's made out of steel for some fucking reason.
Clonk, clonk. Yeah. And
here's a go.
Big welds there.
No, here's a go.
Clonk, clink.
Yep.
I remember the Never-Ending Story. That shit was trippy.
I don't remember
The massive flying dog.
I don't remember that. That's better.
Fuck you. That's a sad movie. That is a fucking sad movie. If you've ever watched that, no, go back. If you've never seen it, watch it. Do you joke? Just do it.
Here and there, I suppose.
It fucking is.
What's a great movie?
What?
Lego Batman.
Oh, I actually haven't seen it. I can't say
What's
shit.
a great movie is the new Top Gun. Oh,
that's not bad actually.
Is it good?
It's actually pretty good.
It's very good.
All right.
Yeah, it's actually.
I
I actually didn't think it was going to be that. Even though all the review said it was a really great movie, I didn't believe it. And then I watched it and I was like, "This is actually a pretty good movie."
The Goonies.
What the fuck was that?
I honestly thought it was gonna. I thought it was gonna end way before than it actually did.
Same.
I was like, as soon as they were like doing that last like battle thing, I was like, "Oh, this is the end of the movie."
The crash landing.
Then,
I was like, "Oh, that's got to be it."
Yeah, and then I was like,
Kept
"Oh,
going.
there's so much more to this movie."
The Goonies. Okay.
The Goonies.
The Goonies.
Fuck yeah.
The Goonies is a fucking great movie. But friends, go and look for some treasure. Shit goes in the way. Shit gets out of the way because you know what? They fucking solve that shit. They're fucking smart enough. All right. The Goonies is a fucking great movie. I rate that maybe. It'd be in my top 10. Oh, thank you.
Kakuchi.
You know what this says?
Kakuchi.
Who gives a fuck? A Goonies is a great movie.
Boys, I can't stress this enough. I'm really enjoying this Japanese beer.
It is
good.
very delectable.
Oh, we're drinking Asahi, by
Chin Chinatama.
What?
Chin Chinatama.
What's that mean?
Dickhead.
Nishitaufuma.
Okay, the schlampe.
That's in Chinese. I'm not going to translate.
Ni hao.
You should know that.
Ni hao.
He should know German.
What do you
You
want
should
to
know
say?
German.
I said the schlampe.
Haben Sie Kinder.
Oh, fuck. Kinder means children.
999.
What are you doing to children?
I ask if you got any kids.
Oh, fair enough.
No denial. Ooh.
9.
9. Schnitzel.
He's still thinking on the German.
I don't know too much about German.
I work with a German and he's trying to teach me
I have a
German.
German heritage. I should learn a lot more about it. But
I have an alcohol heritage.
Your coat of arms is just a beer keg.
Yeah. And just some dude's beer belly poking out through the bloody frame.
It's just like that. That's all it is.
Just a dad on a lawnmower yelling, "Get me another one!"
What is your heritage?
I have no idea.
Don't know.
No idea.
what is your
You don't know where your
heritage?
dad's from? Like your dad's parents or where your mum's parents
Mum's
are from?
English,
There you go.
England.
What is your heritage?
British.
As much
Me?
as I know.
Yeah, what's your
Everything, mate.
everything?
Literally everything.
Everything.
Recently, Italian and Spanish.
Spanish.
Spanish. Whoa, that's pretty dope.
Yeah, but everything, man. African, bloody
Despacito.
everything.
I'm
Did you say
mate,
African?
I'm weird.
That
So,
explains a lot.
I'm mainly like strongest.
The main part, anyway.
Oh my fucking god! I ain't gonna talk. You do what you want. What's that?
Yeah, have another one, please.
Now, boys, I'm going to bring us on the topic of what we were doing a little bit earlier and what we might continue on.
What's this?
We were doing a little bit of a gameplay recording.
Oh, we were
Yeah, what were you boys doing?
we're playing a little bit of games, you know. Having
Playing a
good
few
time.
games, recording it. We're gonna.
Mad hectic
Hey,
sesh
Kel,
of
I have a
Mortal
little
Kombat.
question for you. Have you ever had a favorite game ever?
Yes, we've talked about this, I believe.
I know this is ages ago. Like, is this a game that sort of is there a game that sort of changed, you know, your ideology of how like your life? You know, this is something you've hooked in a lot of hours for. Like, you know, you grew up with a lot of technology, and you're like, this is a game where I could go back and play 1 billion times over.
I don't think there's any game that sort of changed my opinion or changed my views on like life or myself.
Diablo 3 at all?
There's not much
Thank
I
you.
can take out of Diablo 3. Other than that, it's a really good game.
You play a lot of Diablo.
I haven't played it.
I play a lot more. I play a lot of other games more than I've played Diablo 3. I'd have played Diablo 3 a hell of a lot, and that's probably the only game that I've bought on about, I'd say, at least 5 consoles.
Yeah, fair enough.
I had it on PS3, PS4, PC, Switch.
Is that the highest amount of hours you've ever put on a game? Like any game?
I was showing you the other day my Steam
Gmod.
account.
Yeah.
Gmod has about 1,000 hours on it, I think, nearly.
Gmod.
Yeah, I
What a
like
fucking
religiously play Gmod.
I'm honestly a little bit disappointed that, you know, kids won't grow up with Gmod.
Yes, they will.
Will they?
People still watch Vanos, man. Vanos and all his crew.
Vanos,
They still
Vanos
play it,
isn't
yeah.
as hard on
As
it
it used to be.
used to be.
That's true, but he still
Because
gets in there, and that's just gonna bring
it
people-
wasn't the thing of like, you know, being in that open sort of area of that crazy sort of schematic, you know, being of Half-Life and shit.
Oh, Half-Life.
Yeah,
It's
look,
not as crazy on it.
I
There's so
think
many other
I'd-
games that sort of capture that.
I don't know how true this is, but in my opinion, I know from what I can see nowadays anyway, is that more people are just heading towards console gaming instead of PC gaming, and that's where we're going to lose players that play games like Gmod and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
open source
Oh,
games,
yeah.
they can't exist on a system like an Xbox or a PlayStation. They're just too
Definitely.
big. They're just too big, and they're just too consuming of a console.
Yeah.
So you need a PC to play them, and in my opinion, I believe that people are moving away from PC gaming. I think that maybe in the US and other places, that maybe PC gaming is still pretty big, or in big cities, maybe PC gaming is still pretty big. But somewhere like where we live, I believe that most people here would just console game.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So it's a bit sad, but I mean, it is what it is. There's actually an achievement on Steam in Gary's mod for playing in a server with
like 12 hours?
No,
or
no,
something?
no. It's playing
got
in a
that one.
server with the creator of Gmod. And I don't think that people like that, well, definitely not now. People that play the game now definitely won't get that chance.
No, definitely.
I
not.
definitely haven't got it. I believe I know
Neither
one
have I.
person locally that has done it. But I just think stuff like that just can't happen anymore. But it's sad, but oh well. What about you, Clay? What game have you put heaps of time into and has changed your views?
I think
Maybe.
Borderlands 2 has always been one of the biggest games for me. Look, it's a thing about you get the aspect of, you know, the different sort of art style behind it. It's gone for more like of a hand drawn, if you could produce that in a 3D aspect, as well as the characters are very heartwarming, as well as, you know, the antagonist is just, you just want to fucking rub his face in gravel, man. He pisses
Handsome
you off
Jack.
on purpose. Handsome Jack is the best antagonist up there with
Oh,
Pagan Man at Far Cry 4. He's
Oh, yeah.
he's fucking up there big time. I put just over, I reckon just over 2,000 hours. I know I put 2,000 hours on Borderlands 2. It's got to be just over, because I used to be a big
Borderlands
legend.
3, you played the shit out of that as well.
I played the shit out of 3, but I put more hours on 2 just because I had a fuck around with some of the legendaries in 2.
Two
Because
was
I used
awesome.
to be a big legendary hunter in Borderlands 2. Pearlescent as well, but that's later on. And I had a lot of chances to get some legendaries. One was called the bitch. The gun's called the bitch. It's an SMG. Took me fucking like 4 to 5 weeks.
Did you ever find the cursed gun?
Yeah, I got the cursed gun.
It just screams the whole time you fire it.
It's the worst.
It's
Gun.
hilarious
There's a gun
as
called the
fuck.
cursed gun, right? And it just
Hilarious.
if you get it and you start shooting, it just
It
screams
just yells
in
at
your
you. Just,
fucking ears. It is the
whole
worst
time.
gun ever. But
and when
right,
you reload, it's like, reloading!
there's a gun called the bitch. It's a great gun, but it took me forever to, get the
hilarious.
drop. Now that took me like about 5 weeks to do. All right, there's a gun called the Skull Basher, and now the thing about the Skull Basher is the boss you have to fight and farm to get. There's a small chance in the arena you fight him that the gun can fall through the floor.
Sounds like it's happened a couple of times.
You have no fucking idea how many times. Literally, all right, on the our fucking skirts of this floor, this gun can fall there. The amount of fucking times I kill this gun and the gun fucking bounce. Oh my god, I've got it. I sprint towards it and then bounce out of the arena. It just falls through the fucking floor, man. I
So
can't
much for
fucking
a
touch it.
small chance. Yeah.
It's
Small
fucking
chance.
tiny. I've got the Cobra, all right. That took me. Yeah, it took me about. It wasn't as long as expected. 2.5 weeks straight of just farming this gun. It's the only explosive sniper you can get Borderlands 2. That took me fucking just constant, run this arena, kill. It's not a legendary, nothing like that. It's just a unique weapon.
Mm.
All right, restart. Kill, unique weapon. But the thing is, it's like a 0.0, like 0.27% chance of it dropping.
Wow.
Like, it is a fucking, it's a shithole chance of it dropping, but it ended up getting it after a while. Borderlands 2 gave the aspect of, it was something fun, fast-paced, but the story sort of drove you towards you hating someone just so much. And then you caring about characters that got ripped away as well.
It did. It definitely did.
And I think even fucking Far Cry 4 sort of head towards that, where, it was great story driven. You hated the fucking antagonist.
I didn't really hate Pagan Men, to be honest, at the end.
I thought he was fucking brilliant.
I thought he was
brilliant,
awesome.
brilliant for all the fucking wrong reasons. Where he was just
He's just off the rails.
He's got so much
crazy
money,
cool.
and he's the fucking king of the Himalayas. He's just like, fucking these people are doing this for me. Fuck you.
He's throwing their shit at each other.
He's just got that money. He's like, I'm gonna make them have a shit fight. Like, fucking, it doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. He has that money there. And I think out of the Far Cry games, which I've played a fucking lot of, I think it's cool that they're the games where, there's that many endings where one of the endings is, in Far Cry 4 specifically, the antagonist named Pagan Men in Far Cry 4 is like, stay here. So you're at a dinner table with him, just talking to him.
Right in the beginning.
You're in relation to him right at the beginning of the game. And he says,
Super
wait here.
nice to you.
You wait 10 minutes, all right? So after a few minutes, you're like, oh, the game expects you to leave. No, if you actually
you can get
wait,
up and go.
Yeah, you're walking around the room, but if you leave the room...
If you
right,
if you get off the table.
Yeah.
Get off the table.
But if you choose to
Just
stay
sit
and
there
not
for
move...
10 minutes, not move.
If you're like, oh, the game expects you to move, if you just break that and just stay there, there's a secret ending where it just...
Yeah, he'll just come back.
The main
Thank you for
thing is-
waiting.
the
How
main-
was the crab rango? Oh, to die for.
It's
I
fucking
know, right?
amazing.
You can hear
he's-
screaming the whole time you're
It's
sitting
great.
there.
So
It's
the whole
great.
thing is like while you're sitting down,
He's torturing
he's going
someone.
out. He's going like out and torturing some cunt for like information, like literally like batteries to the nipples, beating some cunt to death.
Proper GTA stuff.
Oh yeah, man. But like if you sit there, he comes back. He's like, oh, how's dinner going? It's like, oh, these crab sticks are
Crab-
the fucking
crab
die for
rangoon.
me. It's great, and like not many games can do that sort of aspect. And even if you do follow through with the whole, you just go with where you think the game's sort of leading you. It gives you that aspect of you get to run through the story, you get to choose how you play that story.
Yeah, it gives you a lot of options.
It's
really.
a lot of options, and not many games push for that anymore.
Now, I'll let you talk about yours because I got to ask you a question about a game that's sort of bringing me towards. So, do you have a game? I'm assuming you're probably Borderlands as well.
Yeah, I'm definitely with the same sense as Borderlands 2, but for us, I'm leaning towards Far Cry 3. To be honest, I thoroughly enjoyed that game. I'll go back to that anytime. The only thing I didn't like was how short the main story missions were. It's only 36 missions, and if you focus only on that, it's like an hour, and you're done.
Really?
But there's like just on the main missions, you'll be weak as piss by the end of it. But heaps of other shit you can do and all that. That camera just went off again.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, we'll get back into that after another short break.
Whoa! I love a good antagonist in any game. Any game. It's going to be someone where you can just physically hate. It doesn't matter what level of difficulty you're playing. Oh. You just hate them for the reason of how they, the amount of respect they have for you in the game. What they say to you.
I think
Far Cry 6, good example.
Mm.
That's a good villain to hate.
You know what? Okay, for people who haven't played Far Cry
Castillo?
6,
Costello?
I didn't like the ending as much.
No, it was very
it.
anticlimactic.
I expected to be. I expected to be more like Far Cry 4, maybe a bit more towards Far Cry 5.
Did you play Mafia 3?
No, I did not.
Oh, the ending of that
I wanted to
is
so bad, but I
either
wasn't gonna
subtle
remember.
or brutal, depending on what you do.
But
I was the ending to Far Cry 6 reminded me heavily of BioShock.
you didn't get it.
The first one.
Really get it. You didn't get a choice.
No, you were in a cutscene. You didn't get a choice.
Which honestly,
Same with
disappointed me.
BioShock. Right at the end, there's the dude, the main villain in the game, who was you were leading up to.
Yeah.
Just has some speech in a cutscene. I can't remember if you kill him or someone else does with a golf club. And you just someone else does, and you're just watching it the whole time. Yeah. And it's very anticlimactic, and you're like this is a fucking waste of time.
After everything, you're like, do I get this choice of like what happened? No, it's
No,
sort of set
you
in
just-
stone what happens,
get to
and
watch,
you don't get a
and
chance.
then you're like-
and I think Far Cry 6 was fucking.
Good game.
It was a fucking excellent game. I'm
Excellent
actually
game.
thinking about replaying it just on like the hardest mode they'll let me, but
I just love flying around, to be honest.
I
Having
love
the co-op player to sit on the wing.
Co-op's the best part.
Yeah,
actually.
I
and
tried to do a
drop you
stealth.
off here, do a fucking
I
spin,
tried to do stealth,
drop
man.
you off.
Didn't work. So I'm gonna go see
Which
if I
was
can do a
awesome.
stealth on the hardest mode I can. But see, I didn't like the ending as much.
I haven't finished it.
I was
I won't spoil it for you,
so
but-
keen.
You can help me finish it then.
Look, I was so
reinstall
keen on the ending, right? And then it just didn't
Get
turn
my
out as good
50
as
cal back.
expected.
50 cal back
50 cal sniper. Yeah.
in the game.
Yeah.
Did you end up ever getting that the Supremo gun that you can see through walls and shit?
Yeah.
Yes. I
That
do
has to
believe.
be
Yes.
dual with the backpack though.
Yeah.
That's right. That's way worth it, man. Especially if you're doing a
Yeah. If you're like in a firefight and there's like 50 versus you,
yeah.
and
That's
there's-
right.
Don't be
you
a
just aim at the
bitch.
ground and just boom.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I did.
Annihilate them
Don't
all.
use it.
Clear the
I'm like-
bunker. Okay, stand at the top of the bunker.
Don't
on
be a
ground
bitch.
level.
Yeah,
Use
I'm watching
the
like, what
fucking
the
mortar
fuck
strap
are you
in your
aiming
back.
at the ground?
Yeah, it's like Connor would be looking at me and be like, "What are you doing?" It's like, "Oh, I'm just taking them out." Taking who out? You're shooting the ground.
Yeah,
It's like
just watching you like bang, and shit in the ground. I'm like,
like they're in the bunker, man. How can you see them? Haven't you got this awesome Supremo that lets you shoot through the ground and the walls and everything? He's like,
as soon
no.
as I got it, I was like, oh my god.
I've done the whole, the boat mission where you got to clear out the two blockade boats.
Yeah,
I've done
yeah.
that whole mission just using that, just sitting on the lighthouse and just like shooting through both the boats with that, just killing everyone like that.
You know what needs to be
I
made?
did most of it with a sniper.
Oh yeah, fucking no.
Just plucked them off. They can't get me from there.
They can't.
No.
They can't.
Fallout 5 needs to be made. Or a Fallout Vegas
Apparently, it's in the
remake.
works after Fallout 5 or whatever. Yeah, Fallout 5 is in the works after Elder Scrolls 6 comes out. Fallout 5 would be straight after.
No,
Ooh.
I reckon,
saw an IGN post,
no. I reckon Elder
today.
Scrolls 6 will hit before 5.
Yeah,
That's what he just said.
That's the plan.
That's what he just said.
Bethesda.
You're saying it really
That's
like close together.
IGN.
You're saying it's going to be like fucking
It's going to be
pretty
6
close.
month or 2 later. Fallout 5.
No, you're waiting months for Far Cry. Fallout 5.
Fallout, yeah.
Far Cry 7. Holy fuck.
That won't be it for another year at least.
Australia edition where the bad guy is ScoMo. Yeah.
After spear tackling some kid. That fucking happened.
You just throw
That
onions.
did happen.
Did we
throw
not talk
onions at
about
him.
that? Shut up, Tony.
'Cause they got
We're
layers.
not talking about onions. Do you remember that?
Remember what?
No, yeah, Tony Abbott
Tony Abbott.
scoffing down an onion.
That's the joke I was making.
Oh, okay.
Great onion fucking eats it like an apple. What?
He's just trying to quit smoking. He was just eating an onion.
And that makes sense.
With protagonists and antagonists,
Mm.
I want to talk to you about Red Dead. That was a game I haven't played fully through yet. I've only watched Dad play a little bit of it, and I've seen a YouTube story of it.
How far did you get? Just far enough to play online?
Oh, probably. I don't really remember. I remember
Just
him
like
doing
the
the first
first
mission where he
mission,
gets Sadie
snow.
Adler. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
where they get Sadie
Okay.
back. I'm pretty sure that's the first mission. Is getting
It's
Sadie.
just like 4th.
Oh, okay. I remember watching him do that. I'm pretty sure. But I've been watching snippets of, like, I know how the story goes and how it ends and this and that. So, and to me, it seems like a very good, like a very well told story. And
It is.
very
Always
depth
on the
story.
run.
mm,
From the Pinkertons, which is like the cops, basically.
they're hide detectives, aren't
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just an army of PIs.
they? Mm-hmm.
Of just an army of Magnum PIs, basically. And you never see them through like the free roam story mode shit, where you can just ride around and do whatever the fuck you want. Never see them, basically, unless you go into Blackwater. As soon as you enter the border, cross the border, Dead or Alive comes up, and you're like, fuck.
True. So
Yeah.
you've always got a wanted level on your Blackwater.
Yeah, you can make it into the town if you've got a fast enough horse, but you ain't getting out.
True.
Oh, yeah, there's an army of them in there.
Yeah, right. There you go. So that's like their home base.
Yeah, like the whole way through the story, all they ever basically what they talk about is like, we had so much money in Blackwater, can we go back there and get it? And they're just like, nah, too many Pinkertons in there, too many. And you never find out where the money was, but you can go back there if you want. And if you do, then you're in for a world of hurt.
Yeah, right. Because what happens there is like a massacre or something that happens there, isn't there?
It's they just set it up like people were on the boat, not Arthur. Just other NPCs were on the boat, like Dutch, John Marston, Micah, and some other geezers. We're on this boat. Someone shoots a girl. The job goes wrong. All the Pinkertons arrive. They lose like 120 grand's worth of money.
Holy.
They
That's
leave,
a lot
they
for back
leave,
then.
They leave it. Oh yeah, they leave it in the town. They leg it, and you're constantly on the run from then on. And the further in the story you go, the more on the run you are, really. So like, yeah, like the further you go through the story, the more they're closing in on you, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Until like the very last leg where Dutch, the leader, just like loses his mind, like basically of like doesn't know who he can trust. He's got Pinkertons, so the cops breathing down his neck, sort of thing, and he's just fully fucking stressed out, sort of shit.
Yeah, so the way
Just
that
abandons everyone,
I
basically.
had watched it is that you start with Dutch, obviously the leader, and he
And your best mates, you're living the dream,
yeah, he
and then
takes
right
on
at the end,
Arthur, who you play as,
yeah.
and yeah, pretty much they're best mates through the whole thing, and this and that, and
until like the last 5 missions.
Yeah.
Basically, you get shot in one of the missions in the cutscene.
Yeah.
And Dutch just looks at you and just walks away.
Mm.
And someone else comes in and saves you. And you confront him. And he goes, "Oh, it wasn't like that." And your character's just too forgiving. He goes, "All right, Dutch."
Yeah.
And yeah, from then on, it's just
Well, he's dying anyway,
Yeah.
so what do you expect?
tuberculosis.
Tuberculosis was bad back in those days.
TB.
Mm.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Well, they call him Black Lung.
Cowpoke, black lung.
Poor fella. But it looked like a very good story, and it looked like a very sad ending. But I mean,
Definitely.
story's got to be told, so what do you do?
It's in depth as well. It takes you one way, then the other, then the other. Swings you around, introducing new characters, and then wipes them out without.
GTA 5 was
you
good like that
expecting
too.
it.
Rockstar does good at that, especially now.
Yeah, they do.
They do good. And especially Red Dead Redemption 2 being a prequel to Red Dead 1. I didn't realize that until I learned that John Marsden was who you play as in 1, and then John Marsden sort of comes back at the end of number 2. And
Yeah. Once you complete the main storyline of 2, I think it's, credits, and then after the credits, you start playing as John, and there's more to the story.
Yep.
Hunting down Micah. And then after that, the main story of John starts, which is Red Dead 1.
Yep. Which,
Basically.
it'd be good to play both, I think. And you probably play 2 before you play 1, I'd say. But other than that, I know I've seen how 1 goes as well, like what ends up happening in 1. But
I've seen it as well.
I think that'd be good to play. But anyway.
There was a zombies version of Red Dead 1, Red Dead Redemption. It was Living Nightmare or something like that. It was called.
Wasn't it just called just Red Dead? And then it just cut
It was Red Dead Redemption. There's been a couple ones.
I think it was just called Red Dead.
there was
And
one-
then
there was
the
one
screen
called,
cover was just like, instead
the
of like,
very first one was like Red Gun or something like that. It was just this dude called Red. He had a gun that could make him use Deadeye. And then there was another one where you play as Jack Marston's son.
Which is
Which
Jack
is Jack.
Marsden's son or
John
Marsden?
Marston's son, and you play as Jack. And then there was Red Dead Redemption, where you play as John, and Red Dead Redemption 2, where you play as Arthur. And John's there, and you get to see the backstory of John.
Yeah, right.
But, yeah. Can't remember what we were talking about before that. Happens to the best.
That was it. It was just games and how, they've changed your view and stuff like that, really, I think.
You ever had a game that got you close to like tears before? Like, got you upset?
Don't think so.
Nah, not proper.
Nah. I haven't played like heaps of in-depth story games, I don't think.
Fair
Probably
enough.
just God of War. GTA, which was just a fun game, like fun story to play.
Yeah, man.
MMOs, yeah.
There was a
that's what I play a
game
lot of,
I
yeah.
played called Valiant Hearts, and that game towards the end, man, it was like a tearjerker, man. Like I was on the verge of tears. See, so it's about man. He ends up joining the army because his son got drafted, just like straight out, nothing in between. He just got to get taken. And this is based in World War One, and his old man ended up joining World War One just because he wanted, see if he could find his son at all in the middle of the military. And at the end, he ended up getting captured, and it was put on the post to get shot. And before he got shot, he found out that like his son passed away on the same post fucking a while back.
Yeah.
And that, man, the way the story is set, man, that moment there is just a big fucking tearjerker. It's like, it's hard, man. It's like the way the game is written is fucking incredible.
Yeah, it's pretty dark.
There's not many games that can do that shit, man. But like, yeah, I reckon if you get a game to play, it's very 2D fucking.
It's cartoon, isn't it? You want a dog.
Yeah. But it's very like story based, like very text wise, along with what's happening.
I like games like that.
Yeah, but it
story based.
Yeah, it has
Same.
a fucking schmick story. I'll tell you both. If you have a story that. If you want to play a game that has a great story, give it a go. Valiant Hearts. It is amazing.
Sounds
It is
familiar.
amazing. It's a short game. It's amazing. Well, we will be back, I guess, after this, and I think we're gonna kick it off for an ending.
Yeah, I think so.
Don't
We'll
do
be
it.
back in a second.
Well, we're at the last little segment of
You ever
Fairly
played that,
Dinkum,
The Last of
this
Us?
episode anyway.
Oh, great game.
They're making a remaster. I might play it then.
They're making a
big
remaster of number 2.
No, they're making a remaster of number 1 as well.
That's right. Yeah, I saw that a while ago on IGN.
I started playing number 1, but I didn't really get into it, so I sort of.
We could talk so much about video games. We could make a whole, podcast
whole
episode
series of video games.
New channel. Fairly Gaming.
not fairly game. We could just do like an episode. You gotta label it right, label it,
I guess
Be
so.
like, hey, it's sort of what we're aiming towards.
Yeah.
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 Let's go, Caleb.
Hmm?
Here's a go.
Here's what go.
What go?
Cargo.
What'd you do?
Bedtime. Well, is there anything else to add on top of this episode?
I think you just got to think about a lot more, like smaller games that come out in the industry. Just give them a little go, even though they might cost like fucking maybe $10. Give them a little go because what they're aiming for is they might be small, but they're aiming for just enough to push out emotion. Some of them are going for more of a heartwarming. Some are going for a little bit of action. Just give them a little chance. I think.
Yeah, like you never know until you give them a go.
You give,
and you might like them.
Dude.
I buy a lot of random games I see just to give them a crack.
Dude, Activision came out when like fucking
Game Boy.
Pitfall was a thing on Atari.
Right, Atari was still a thing, yeah.
Now,
Atari came back, but then got shut down.
They're going from Atari to COD now, right? Now, give little companies a little chance, all right? They're going from fucking shit all when games first came out and everyone was like, oh, this is the shit. Give little games that chance of like, they give a little bit of effort. Give them that chance of like $10, all right? Give them that go of, the story might be okay. And you might find out it might be the best fucking game you've ever played.
Possible.
Like, look at Among Us. It was tiny until other people started playing it.
It's not just possible. It's happened.
Now it's huge.
It's happened so many times.
Well, not so much anymore, but yes.
It came out like 2 years before everyone started playing it.
And you know what? It's not even like
I still got
it
it on my
might
phone.
be important to someone else. It might be great to someone else, but it might be great to you. And I think that's the best thing you take away from anything.
Fair enough.
Definitely.
Everyone has their own opinion, as well as a lot of people have different opinion on games.
That's right. That is very true.
Like favorite games, like I love Elden Ring. Mark's slowly getting into it.
I'm slowly getting into it.
You fucking never got into it at all because I don't think you ever bought it.
Me? No.
Exactly.
Minecraft Dungeons, though. Ooh. Yeah, I've already got platinum on that.
As you go, Minecraft what?
Hey?
As you go, Minecraft what?
Dungeons.
I say
Minecraft Dungeons.
Oh, no.
That's how you go.
What do you reckon?
I think
you
it's
reckon?
about time.
About time?
You going to wrap it up for us, Mark?
Why not?
Wrap it up. Send it.
I'll tell you what, you Fairly crew, we've had a fairly ball of a bloody time. I'll tell you what, like and subscribe on this video. Appreciate us a lot. That's not a word, but you'll figure it out. I trust you because all you need to do is like and subscribe on this video and all the others.
Share it.
Share it.
Play around
Favorite.
with it.
Whatever.
Favorite it. Wow, look at the website.
Look at the website. Write down all your notes and pieces that you want us to talk about.
Give us a follow on all our social medias.
Yep, all on all the social medias.
And
they'll be in the link in the description. And if you can,
donate a little bit of mulla
to the old Patreon.
We might. There's no Patreon.
It's not Patreon. Whatever the fuck it is.
Regardless
PayPal.
of all that, Like, comment,
to the
subscribe. Hit that little
to the
fucking-
Prince of Nigeria.
Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit that little bell, notification.
Yeah, so you're notified when a new episode's
It
out.
just sends
Or
us into the
a new
algorithm.
skit or a
As
new
long as
show.
you do that.
Something like that. Hello to all. We'll see you later to all our international viewers now as well.
And we'll see you in the next video.